Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
What broke him down?
Every
Was
day
it
I'm
body
hustling,
punches?
every
I
day
was
I'm
hitting with body
hustling,
punches. I heard it.
every day I'm
Boxingvoice.com.
hustling, every day.
All the guys want. I want what Mayweather got. I want what Mayweather got. You done bust your ass like Mayweather. I was trying to fight every fighter. I sacrificed a lot
Dollar Vinyasa Productions
to get to where I got to.
What do you bring to the table?
Let's get this on. Let's do it.
Well, it's like this.
Boxingvoice.com.
All right, that's it. Hold on. Bernard, everybody calm down.
Man, you know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I sacrificed a lot.
Boxingvoice.com.
To get to where I got to.
Boxingvoice.com.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one. It's been a minute since we've done a live fight chat, but we're here, we're watching Showtime, we're tuned in, we're locked in, and we definitely paying for Showtime Championship Boxing. Just witnessed the draw in the opening bout. An indictment on Tug, man. It's an indictment on Tug, like getting a draw with like a late minute. Oh shit, yo, that's one of our listeners right there that he's just shaking hands. What the fuck is his name? That's something in the 646. I can't remember the first name. Oh look who there, Brandon Glayton too. But yeah, man, Tug, man, he letting me down, man. He should have looked better. You know, this doesn't make the wins for Gary Russell and Chris Colbert look any better. Tug, you know, not living up to all that clout. You know what I'm saying? All that hype that he had coming into, you know, the boxing world. But we tuned in, locked in, man. We gonna see Subriel Matías take on the lone man to give him a loss. So we're going to see how he performs and can he get some revenge. And then we're going to do our main event with Gary Russell. You know, I was watching earlier and they said his father had to get his leg amputated. That was some sad shit to hear, bro. Type 2 diabetes caused him to get his leg amputated. I'm like, wow, that's got to be tough, man. Then he said one of his brothers got killed. I was like, whoa. You know, and then you factor in, he said he's got an injury, 2 years out the ring. That's a lot of stuff, man. That's a lot of stuff for sure. So, yeah, man. I'm glad I'm tuned in because you just never know. You know, you just never know. So it's going to be interesting to see, man. Tug got knocked down. They called it a slip. So I guess he shouldn't be mad he got a draw, man. I don't know. You know, these last-minute replacements make you look bad, too, man. You got to be careful. Because this guy was last minute and, you know, Tug hurt him with that left hook, but he's just not a killer. He's not a finisher, man. Let's see how long they're going to take to give us the next bout. Right now, we're just getting replays of Tug. We got a little bit of Brian Custer. But this is the only boxing of the weekend, man. The only boxing of the weekend. So, you got to be tuned in. Got to be tuned in because there's nothing else out there for us, man. Nothing else out there for us. Yeah, Andre, man, the ref didn't see the punch, but this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the only sport that really doesn't utilize instant replay. Like, that South African, he could have gotten a knockdown over Tug. That looks amazing on his resume. Just use instant replay. But we know what we saw. That's why I say, like, man, Tug, I wanted him to look better as a former Gary Russell victim, former Chris Colbert victim. You want him to look a little more durable, because they touted him up as this undefeated puncher when he had to fight Gary. Gary sparked him, and then Colbert sparked him. So then it's 2015. They showing Gary, Antoine Russell. They showing Gary Allen Russell III. And obviously Gary Russell Jr. It's a lot of Garys, man. I'm trying to figure out which one passed away. I wonder if it's this young one right here. I hope not. That's crazy. So one of these guys is the guy that beat Boots twice. That's what we do know. The family definitely has that pedigree, man. Gary, he's got to be good, man. We've only seen him look not good, if you want to even say that, because I don't know that you could say that, but in that Loma fight, that's it. He usually putting hands on people, man. A lot of them. I'm just so disappointed that he didn't move up, man. Like, he's still at 126, bro. This is crazy. And he ain't getting no career-defining names, man. I mean, they calling him the longest reigning champ, and that's because he been champ since 2015, but he ain't even... Yeah, my Jimbe, I got Skype. It's just that, you guys had a conversation. I seen y'all on there already, but I'm turning it on. Man. I didn't know whether or not to bother y'all, man. I seen y'all in your back call, having your back call. So I'm like, I'm going to just go ahead. And if y'all want me, y'all let me know. But, wow. Where were we, man? We talking this Gary Russell, man, the pedigree and all this greatness. But, we really want him to show that. That's what I want anyway. I'm disappointed. Still disappointed this fight is at 26, man, with all that tough talk, all that jumping up in weight talk. Sheesh. I was expecting so much more. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate to hear this father got his foot amputated, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I couldn't even imagine. Majimbe, you already know, man. De lo mío, champ. De lo mío. Just waiting for this co-main to start, man. I'm glad I didn't do the Tug fight, man. That shit was not it. Like, Tug need to do a little bit more, man. He's never... Look at Alex back there with the Everlast glove on, man. That's Julian Hammerhand's dad. That means they using his ring, y'all. I'm telling you. That man, that must be beautiful, man. Like, ever since PBC started, he basically, rents his ring to PBC. And his ring was used for the Canelo fight out here in Miami. I mean, I just see this dude everywhere. It's always his ring. It's crazy. It's crazy how many people rent his ring, bro. That ring it's been so many championship fights. That's insane. And he's from New Jersey, man. What part of New Jersey he's from? It was like, oh my God, I've been gone for so long. I think it's with an H. Oh Lord. Anyway, it is what it is. They showing us the Subriel Matías, and I'm going with his first name, Petros. They showing the first fight? Yes, they are. They showing the first fight from 2020. So let's see what happened, man. I know my hardcore. See, look, ain't nobody even in the stands for this first fight, bro. Look at how empty that shit is for this first fight. Lord. Ooh. Damn, I wonder what happened because he putting hands on this dude. Did he get tired? Because shit, he is fucking ripping this guy. How the fuck did this guy win? Unless they pick like, okay, here we go. He fighting back. Uh-oh. Damn, so Subriel ain't got no... Brandon Maurice usually high on Matisse, but he looking in this like he ain't got no motherfucking IQ. Oh, my God. He got bodied. Oh, my God. Oh, this was on the Fury Wild undercard. Lord. This might end up being a banger, man. Look at this shit. Lord. Who is this guy? Now he gonna make me Google his ass. Who is this guy? What country is he? Russian? He was banging right now. Sheesh. Let me see. Petros Ananyan. I've never. Let me see. All right, well, he's in the ring for the rematch, so we're going to find out real quick. But let me see. I think he's from Russia. Yep. Oh, no, Armenia. But living in Russia, though, right? That's what it looked like. Born in Armenia, living, nationality Russian, it says. Man, well, it's crazy. I could tell a Russian by the way they fight. That is crazy. He got 2 losses. Whoever the hell Kareem Martin is. Jesus Christ, he lost to Steve Claggett from Canada. No fucking way. How Matías do that? Sheesh. That goes to show, man, fighter A beating fighter B don't mean that C necessarily gonna get that win too, man. And that's why it's funny that, who was it? Bernie. It's funny that Bernie said, like, Delorme was done at that time, which I'm not arguing whether he was or he wasn't. I'm just arguing that that's part of boxing. Like, older dudes are on younger dudes' resume all the time. Super chat from Majimbe. He says, we want Tank versus Matías at 140. Man, if this Russian could do that, I'm sure Tank could do that, man. I'm sorry. I get that Matías is this puncher, but sheesh. This Russian is 33 years old. Lord have mercy. He wasn't supposed to do that to Matías. We about to find out now, though. See, did he learn anything? Because it ain't look like he had boxing IQ in that fight. It looked like he was drugged into a street fight, and he was street fighting. That shit looked like Rocky and my man Tommy Morrison and shit. Like, he had the box instead of getting in there and just, that shit was toe-to-toe. I mean, I hope I get it right now for entertainment value, but shit, if he wanted to win, that's Tyrone Davis with his hair out like that? That's crazy. If he want to get a win, he better fucking move a little bit. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Jerron Ennis in the building too. This guy reminds me of Selçuk Aydın. Jesus, he looks so much like Selçuk Aydın or young Avanesian, right? David Avanesian, doesn't he favor him a little bit? I'm gonna have to do a quick intermission. I need to get I'm gonna have to get some water, man. All right, I'm back. This ain't even live fight chat worthy, let me tell you, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch this shit anyway, especially with it being the only card. But don't nobody know Subriel Matías, man. Damn, look at it. He from Fajardo, Puerto Rico. That's crazy. I don't think I've been to Fajardo. So he changed up the hair. He ain't got the blonde this time. I don't know, man. Where that confidence in his eyes at? I think he know this about to be a fucking tough one again. Bro, my man do look like a young he like a mix of Selchuk Aiden and or is it Aideen and David Avanesian, right? Let me pull up a picture of Avanesian. Now, my man look like Avanesian to me. All right, so we about to start. This is going to be the first round. I'm going to let you know the timestamp in case you want to follow along. And we are at, where's the round clock? 2:54, 2:53 of the first round. Mr. Petros is a orthodox fighter. Starting out, popping a jab. Okay, Subriel Matías with the jab to the body, but he's still standing in front of Petros from the beginning with that high guard. I do not like that. What he got? Pikachu on his pants? What the hell is that? And he got them Asics. I hate when I see boxers with Asics. I know y'all don't like that. I know y'all don't care about that. I don't know. Them fucking shoes, man. Landed a good left hook, Subriel, but it looks a little jumpy, man. He keeps doing that same little bounce. That shit could be timed. And I don't like that he's in that high guard right in front of this guy. Obviously, he's a puncher, man. That last fight looked brutal. And this guy's taking his time, Petros. He's working the jabs, doubling it and tripling it too, man. Very good of him. Got to keep his head a little bit off that line, though. Matías landing some punches right now. I think that is Pikachu, right? Y'all got to tell me. I don't really watch some fucking cartoons. Oof. The face of Petro definitely starting to redden all on that right side. But I guess he could just be one of those guys that, bruises easily. But Matías is landing shots on him. But they're exchanging, man. A lot of punches. I mean, what's going on? Thank you for... big right hand by Petro. Shit.
This is the fight. I told you Tug had no pull.
Oh,
We're
man.
going to leave that there and stay right here, though.
He walking Matías back already, too. Matías, I told you, I don't like that he's using it. Oh! That jab made him motherfucking flex his jaw right there. He had to take a step back and kind of motherfucking make sure his jaw was still intact. Wow. Look at these guys. This is a good fight so far. And Petrov definitely picking up where he left off in the last fight. He's got Matías' back on the ropes now and already in a defensive posture. I mean, this is looking like the 13th round. Oof. Overhand right with some forearm mixed in with it from the Russian.
You see Matías, his counters, though, they're heavier. Petros is doing the boxing, but
yeah,
Matías
but he don't got no
running.
IQ. I mean, he don't got no. I seen that in the first fight. I was hoping that in this fight he was gonna be able to do the adjustments, but it's the first round and he's standing right there and banging, taking shots unnecessarily. It's like if you had a boxing IQ, you're gonna pivot, you're gonna move, you're gonna use your jab, you're gonna create distance. He's not. He's standing there like, fuck it, hit me. And when you're done, I'm going to hit you. And I hope he can adjust as these rounds go on.
And he doesn't look good backing up against the ropes. Maybe he's trying to reverse the flow of, the last fight. Remember they said he came out, all fast and furious the last time. Maybe he's trying to conserve himself. But he is taking some unnecessary shots.
Yeah, they showed the highlights, and it definitely looked like he controlled the first half of the fight, and then, the Russian definitely dominated the later half. He had Matías looking bad. But shit, man, he got heavy acne, bro. Heavy chest and back acne. Nah, it don't mean nothing. I mean, you can stop smiling. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean
Hey,
nothing.
listen, I just,
Nah, because I always go to me. Like I don't do shit. I'm not even in any sort of sports competition. So I wouldn't look. Mario always told the truth. So I would feel like I'm in the same shoes. Like I'm not in any competition. So I could tell the truth, and I don't do shit. Literally, I'm not working out or using nothing, and I got back acne, man. That's just some fucking genetic bullshit, I think. But
yeah,
he's looking like a little monster.
He
looking like a little machine, this Russian. And I like that he's still using the jab in the second round, doubling and tripling it. I wonder if he's trying to do the same thing from the last fight, which is, pick up the pace after the six and just pick his shots occasionally until the six. But fuck if he ain't getting hit, though, man. He don't know how to move his head off that line because his face is getting red.
Yeah, and I think you might be right, but I got the feeling Matías is playing possum a little bit, man. Again, I can't explain taking the shots, but I think he's playing possum as well.
Oh, I think that might be a panther on Matías's pants. I thought it was Pikachu. I don't know. You think he's playing possum? I never been a Matías guy. This is a Brandon Maurice guy. So but I don't really like the jumpiness of him. I don't know if it's because this fight didn't go his way the first time, but I don't know. He doesn't look traditional. He wants to be a banger. Like he's so on the inside. It's only the second round. I mean, like why are you on the inside? And I get it. Maybe it's because he's a puncher. He wants to go straight to work and get his man out of there. But fuck, man, you can set up power better from the outside. If you keep a person at the end of your punches, it hurts more.
I agree. His IQ isn't showing that, of somebody with different gears.
Yes.
But he's here. He's here to fight.
He is. Television-friendly fighter for sure, but a sucker for a right hand on the inside. He just got clipped with another one, and it's not the first time. And the highlights of that first fight showed us that he's getting hit with that right hand a lot, especially if you pin him on the ropes.
And Petros is able to back him up with a lead left hook sometimes, man. Just putting that pressure on him.
Petros is putting pressure on him right now and hitting him everywhere, bro. It's crazy. Again, this looks like the championship rounds already. I don't know. Someone's not gonna be able to keep up this pace. It's only the second round or the end of the second round. Vito Milanecki Jr. I never thought you from Jersey. We from Jersey. I never thought, that, because I know Vito the father, what the fuck was the name of his promotional company? Everything is such a blur these days because all them little companies got swallowed. But, man, I don't know. It was like an acronym promotional company, like 3 letters or some shit. The point is, I never knew his son was going to turn pro, let alone be signed to PBC with Al. Like, I know they call me the PBC guy, but, to me, if you sign with Al, like, that's the highest grade sports agent there is in boxing. Like, I feel like you set. You just got to fight. You know what I mean? Like, very, very few dudes get cut from Al. You know what I mean? You just got to fight. Like, Porter made a career out of being with Al. Like, he got everything he wanted out of this sport and more, probably.
And to that point, Malinicki's got a loss on his record. He's still headlining, and he still seems to be, heavily promoted.
And they was invested in him. They tried to give him the rematch. Remember, and the dude I think like blew the weight.
He blew weight. Dude blew weight and ended up fighting at 154. So
it's pretty dope to see, man. It's surreal. It's surreal to see these. They were kids, bro. I mean, I know I'm supposed to feel old, even though I don't. I'm just like, wow. It's like I ain't got nothing to do with their career, and I still feel proud of their achievements for them, man. It's just like amazing to see. And I trained out that gym, man. It's just crazy to see it all coming full circle, man. I told y'all all them years ago about Shadeja. Here she is, the silver champ. She on Franchon Hills. I bet you Franchon vacate because she about to undispute. She gonna probably move up or move down and look for something, because I don't think she gonna defend them belts against Shadeja, man. I know not to say that she don't think she'll win. It's just like you already undisputed. That's like when Crawford undisputed saying, yeah, I'm going to give Regis a shot. Like, man, I'm done. I don't see Josh Taylor doing nothing at 140 since he undisputed. He fought that mandatory nobody ever heard of, and he's done nothing since. And that's what I mean. Like, once you undispute, you either move up or you doing something else. And I'm sorry about not telling you the timestamp. We're at round 3, 104, 102, 101 of the third round. And, I mean, even though we haven't been updating you, they have not stopped banging.
Middle of the ring.
Yeah, man, they letting hands go. I wish we had some punch stats. Like, they letting hands go. It's not been a dull moment. And shout out to Petro, man. I love those new hyper dunks, man. Yo, Raider Business. I was gonna wait till he came on, but I can't. My man he fought before. That's dope, man.
No clue. Wow.
I'm shocked he ain't even try to get in Border Wars, man. He had a fight in 2018. Oof. Big combination for Matías, but like I said, sucker for a right hand. Petrov came over the top, but oh my God, they banging, bruh. Petrov bleeding, but he just took a big shot. Oh my God, but he hit. I don't know. You said Matías got the heavier hands. He might go dead. Oh my Lord. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know who's hitting who harder. Honestly, man, it looked like Matías was getting hit harder by Petro, especially with the left hook. But, man, the way Petro walked to this corner, he looking hurt.
And I'm telling you, Petros was showing Matías love at the end of the second round, man. I think, the tide is changing a little bit. Matías came here to put in that work.
Oh, my God. Who is this guy? You don't know nothing about boxing. He said this fight is boring as hell. You got the wrong channel, my friend. Look at this shit right here, bro.
Tell him to go watch the undercard of the UFC.
See what I'm saying about Matías smothering? He threw a jab that shit was not a jab. Luckily, he's so fast. He was able to turn that jab, the next punch into a left hook with the same hand. But, sheesh. Mr. Special Feature with the super chat. Just showing love. It says Mr. Special Feature. We're back
Shout out to Mr. Special Feature. I always highlight that cat on IG. My bad.
No problem. We back in the fourth round. We're in timestamp 247, 246, 244 of the fourth round. And Matías now trying to push Petrov back. And his left hand is really overworking now. He's really digging with that left Puerto Rican. That's that traditional Puerto Rican left hook too. It's funny. I guess that's where that rivalry comes from with Mexicans. Like, who lands the better left hook? Who's more dangerous with that left hook?
Yeah, because at that time it was Tito versus De La Hoya, the battle of the left hooks.
He is quick with that left hook, but he needs to mix in that other hand a little bit more, man. I don't know. I don't like this stand in the middle and fight shit. Like, he's still taking shots to me. I don't like it. Like, he's definitely looking snappy. Oh, he landed a low blow on Petrov, and Petrov eyes now starting to blacken, noses bleeding. Oof. It's not looking good. Mr. Special Feature says Tank versus Taylor at 140. Lord, y'all trying to get my boy well, he did say he could beat Teller, man, so I guess he got to prove it. Ooh, body shot by Petrov. That was a huge right hand to the body. Oof, that had to hurt. Right hand over the top by Petrov. Man, these dudes is landing really, really strong shots.
Told y'all this will be an action-packed fight. Nobody's giving up any distance between these two guys.
At all. They in the phone booth. You know, obviously, the Russian is shoving every now and then to create space. You know, I don't like shoving, but at least he's thinking to create space. You know, that's not what Subriel is doing. I don't like that he doesn't look to have enough space to land his power properly. Oof. He is landing that left hook though, boy. But I don't know. It's about who's going to just have more in the tank, man, because they landed so many shots on each other. Oh my God! But Subriel just had like a nice 15-second stint of landing punches and combinations, mixing in left hooks and uppercuts with right hands. Oof. He is fast. So when he throws that combination, he is fast.
And they're both going to the body, but now you see Matías setting his up a little bit more.
You seen Petrov do that Sean Porter fucking shuffle to land that left hook? Damn. Yo, but he ain't got no head movement, man. His face getting battered. Staying right on that line. Hell yeah, they throwing Mr. Steel Chin. Uh-oh. Boots with the boots chain. Uh-oh. Cash Wheezy. Oh, that's Jose. I thought you was Cash Wheezy.
Nah, man. Dude, what's going on with this background, yo? It just picks whatever it wants, huh?
Nah, you just in the Christmas spirit, right? What is that, Christmas stuff?
I don't even know what that is. I don't know. It's cool. You don't want to see my background anyways, man.
You been watching the fight or what?
I'm trying to get it right now. I'm trying to download Showtime again, man. They was bullshitting for a while, so I had to.
Nah, I cut them off too. I just started paying again since the last Jermell Charlo fight. I paid for that, and I've been on ever since and shit. I don't even know what Boo's saying right here. Somebody send me the transcript, man. Fuck you talking about?
Let me mute myself real quick so I can link up with y'all, and then I'll get back on.
Do it. We in round 5. 250 on the clock, 249, 248, 247 in the Matías and the Yan fight. I don't even know how they pronouncing it. We ain't got the volume on. We just watching them bang. I swear I feel like the Russian is getting better extension on his punches. He's got the space to, he's keeping Subriel at the end of the punches, but it just continues to look like Subriel is doing more damage. Oof, those low blows. Those are straying low. Matías getting that off. He dropped 2 on him right now and shit. He trying to slow this Russian down any way he can. That's the second time he get warned for going low. First time was one punch. This one was a combination punch to the dick. My man crazy. That's when you know it's a tough fight. When you got to start hitting somebody low, it's because you need to slow their ass down. Look, another low one. He's slick with that shit. Oh, my God. But why? Why do they fight like this? This is not... And somebody going to call this fight of the year, I promise you. I can't with that, man. Oh, my God. He just got caught with a huge overhand right. I'm telling you, if he loses, it's going to be because he can't stop the overhand right, bro. Yeah. Which is the same for the Russian. If he loses because he can't stop the left hook, he getting hit with all them left hooks. Left hooks and left uppercuts. Subriel turning that shit into everything. He gets 0 extension on that left hand as a jab, though. That left hand it's like a knock on the door. There's no extension on that.
That's it.
And that's why he don't got no distance, because that jab ain't real. He's already in the pocket, man. He crazy.
But you see how he keep doubling that left hook. He just keeps swinging it over.
I don't know how they gonna do this pace. 5th round, 40 seconds left in this round. And I'm telling you, every round looks like it was the championship round. Look, he got him pinned on the ropes again. Oof! You see that overhand Maidana right? That's that overhand Maidana right there. He hit Clip Broner with, bro. You better be careful. Oh my God, Subriel with the double body shot. Loving it. Man,
that is a good fight. This can't make fight of the year.
Everything got power. Look, 3rd warning for Subriel. 3rd warning. It's only the 5th round, champ. You got 7 to go. You better be careful. Bruh, this dude is tough. Subriel used to hitting dudes and they falling over, man. This, bruh. Petrov is here to fight. Petro. Oof. That was belt line, though. I mean, he ain't complaining. It's the ref saying something. That was belt line. Shout out to that sister, man. We don't get many black women being refs. It was only that one, right, with the dreads, short dreads, remember? She worked a lot of AC.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? This is AC. That's crazy. The commission must be, you know, because I remember the other girl was from AC, I think. Oof. He blocked that left hook. But he felt all that shit on them gloves. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, these guys are just laying leather, man.
Hawk, what up? I see you. Smoking Jay Franklin. What up? James Valdez. What it do? Reese Mack. What's up? We back in round 6, 2:53 on a time clock. If you want to sync up, 250, 249, 248, 47. Now Subriel using the jab, but he's still there, man. He's still there. He's 0 footwork. And this is what I say about Thurman and Algieri. You know, prime Algieri, I got to start saying now because Algieri getting busted up. But they had good legs, man. Subriel, he can't move. His feet don't move. Look. He right there. He lifts up his guard, and he's there to be hit even on the guard. People got to stop acting like because you got your hands up, them shots don't hurt. That shit still hurt. 214, 212, 211 on a timestamp, round 6. And this pressure from Petros is just insane. That's gotta be tough on the mind. Man, don't stop fucking coming forward on you. You hitting them with everything you got. Paul, what up? What up? Ito, I see you.
This round seems to be going Petros' way, man.
Right, it's always a Russian too that want to put their head on you like that, yo. Ruslan used to do it. Why they always with their head? Look at his head. Look at his head. Why you got your head on my chest, my shoulder? Like, be careful. You want your eyebrows cut up? My man, crazy. Look, leading with the head. He pinned him on the rope. Oof! Big right hand by Petros. Bro, Matías got to stop letting this dude pin him on the ropes, man. It's no bueno. Seen all that talk he got on that left hook right there? Look, he using his head to keep him on the ropes, bro. I mean, they warning Matías for low blows, but this dude's getting 0 warnings for that head.
I remember early in the fight when Matías was backing up, this is when he was, giving up that ground to Petros. Petros doing much of the same at like the beginning of the fight.
Subriel landed a good left hook, but got clipped with that overhand Maidana right again. Petros barely used that. I wonder if that's like a super punch. Do it take too much energy? Because I've only seen it like 3 times this fight. Subriel landing uppercuts galore. Uh-oh. Yeah, he made him hold. Man, his eyes shutting up though. Subriel, he may not look like he hurting, but he hurting him. Fuck. Oh my God, that last right hand Petros landed. Bro, he putting a lot of torque into that shit. That eye's starting to swell for sure. But this guy used to do Daniel Jacobs cuts. So he might be decent. He might have that experience.
Yeah, this round, I think Matías got to definitely not. I think he has to stay off the ropes and stop letting Petros pin him back, coming in with that head down, you know, and not wait for these counters. He's got to do what he did.
Look at that, man. He took that uppercut. Subriel landed that shit perfect. He answered with his own. It's crazy. It's a good fight. They punching hard. This 140? This
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
man.
This what I'm saying though. You see, they can't beat Josh Taylor. You ain't got no gears, man. That's all you do. You stuck in gear 1.
It's funny because Regis, I think Regis will have a good fight with either one of these guys.
Yeah, because that's his style. That's his style. That's his style. Oh, she took a point? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she tripping. I mean, I hear.
No, 3 warnings. 3
She
warnings.
gave me 3 warnings.
But damn, she fucked that whole fight up. This fight tight, man. I ain't even scoring it because they just back and forth, back and forth.
And you know what's crazy about that deduction? That may get in Subriel's head. It may get in his corner head and make him push him for the knockdown, for the knockout.
I mean, it's round 7. Whoever gonna turn it up should have been. They got unofficial Steve Farher 59-55. They got Matías. God damn, they gave him all 5 first rounds except for the 6th. What? See, I ain't scoring. So, but I don't know. Damn, they ain't give my man only but 1 round. They terrible, bro. Meanwhile, it's like I've been saying the whole fight. He looked like he landing the heavier shots, even though his face telling a different story. Matías got his face looking like sloth. Oh, they go that Maidana right again. Shit hit him on the neck this time. Oof. This guy, Petros, gets a lot of talk. Matías is fast as hell, though. Damn,
Petros' feet.
Did Cowboy Kyle really retire? That's crazy if he retired. Ooh, damn, he just clipped Matías with a big left hook. Damn, that shit looked crazy. Oh, my God. Look at this guy's face, bro. Matías battering. They hitting each other, but again, only one dude is bleeding and one dude is scarred up. But Matías, oh, my God, he getting hit with that right so hard. Bro, why aren't they moving? This shit really Rock'em Sock'em Robots. They crazy.
Yo, he taking that right pretty well. Not that he should.
Oh, my God. Subriel needs a better trainer so he could get more accurate, bro. Because he hit hard. He just not accurate. He not accurate, man. He missing. Look, he missing a lot. Look, he missing a lot.
That's wasted energy that he gonna need.
Yo, this dude is hitting him with some shit, bro. He hitting him hard, man. His face probably ain't showing it, but he getting hit hard. Unless that Russian, he looked like he hitting him hard, man. Wow.
This is
look at that.
crazy,
Look at that.
man.
He's so not accurate. Poor guy.
Yo, but Petros, at the end of that round, his face was red, champ.
No, red, bruised, black and blue, bleeding nose. He's getting fucked up too. Look at him. His shit swelled. He getting hit. I wonder what would happen if Matías can land a double left hook on his chin, because that's his strongest punch. But it's the same for Petros. Can he land 2 of them Maidana right hands on this dude and sit him down? You see, even in this replay, it looked like that Russian hitting him harder, man. Even though he's the one bleeding and swelled up, he looked like he punching harder.
I don't know, man. When Petros is walking back to the round, he looked like he took the worst of it.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
I ain't
He like he
noticed
took the
it.
worst of it.
I ain't noticed it, but Matisse down a point for sure on the scorecards because of the ref. What Farhood got him, we don't know if all the judges got him looking like that. But yeah, Petros, that left side of Petros face starting to look crazy right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, crazy. I mean, give me some play-by-play, man. What you see here? I mean, quiet to the motherfucker.
No, because I'm watching and Matías, man, he's turning it up now, going to the body. I know we're a little bit off. Our time is a little bit off, man. But Petros, he looks a little hurt. Matías is throwing combinations, landing with that left. Remember, he's not using the jab. He's leading with the left. He's going to the body. Petros is standing right in front of him, taking those shots, rolling a few as well.
Hey, yo, was that a cheese pizza on his trunks?
Nah, I think it's a tiger or a lion face or some shit.
What?
Yeah.
I'm watching it from my cell phone. For some reason I can't get it to play on my desktop. But from my cell phone screen, it looks like a big slice of cheese pizza. Oh yeah, it is a tiger, I guess.
Yeah, no, at first, for mad rounds, I thought it was a Pokemon. Oh my God!
Which one?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it all 12. We in the 8th round, 32 seconds left, and Petros,
right?
Yeah, Petros face looking bad, but he's still hitting hard to me, man. He's still that thing just knocked him off balance. That right hand by Matías knocked him off balance.
I'm trying to tell you, Ness, I think it hit different, man. Petros was not looking good at the end of those rounds. As we come back, both these guys
body shot by Matías with that left hook.
I told you, he's starting to set up some of those shots with the body.
He need to get some motherfucking pad work, man. His accuracy trash. The Russell fight is on Showtime. It would be right after this fight. This is the co-main event. Gary Russell and how do you say it? Is it Magsayo?
Magsayo. Yeah.
Oh, Magsayo.
Magsayo. Gary, man, Gary's just one of them dudes.
One of you guys got the TV on. Jose, you sure you ain't got your TV on over there?
Do I have my TV on? Nah, I don't.
Or your phone. Don't be giving me flag. I heard some corner. Look at this commission lady. Yo, more and more women get involved in boxing. You see this? The commissioner's a female as well.
Yeah. Salute. Women's boxing and women within boxing.
Shout out to Alicia Bumgarner for coming on the other day. The champ.
Shout out to CJ Ross, yo.
I don't like this high guard from Matías. Who's his trainer, bro? Anybody know?
I don't know.
He need one.
Now, see, Elvis is over there at PBC now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Elvis don't want no work from Matías, and I've been loving that fight. I've been calling for that fight.
I don't know. He might Elvis and Matías. Again, Matías, he let hands go. Oh, what the fuck? Who's with this? Is that you, Jose?
What?
See, and I told you it was you. You're like, nah, that wasn't my mic, bro. We just heard your whole soda drop. Do you even got your mic on? My man, we heard you open a soda, pour that shit. That shit sounded like a Coca-Cola commercial.
I was pouring me a drink. My bad. I was just pouring me a drink.
Damn, he had a
My
mic.
bad.
He got a mic in his cup.
I hit the little pause on the things here, or the mute on the thing. It doesn't work. I gotta hit it on the screen every time, I guess.
Yeah, they definitely ain't working on that little thing.
My bad, brother.
I felt like I was gonna hear Tyrese start singing. It felt like a straight Coca-Cola commercial.
The one where he was on the bus, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, this guy's eye looking like a hamburger right now. It's starting to turn black and blue too.
Look, if Farhood got a 78, 73 on the card, so that deduction might not matter. But Matías is making sure that point don't matter. He might get Petros up out of here, man. He was landing to the body.
It's funny because Matías still do look fresh. I mean, in terms of the way he throwing punches.
Don't he look like a tiny Charlo cousin with that haircut?
He don't fight nothing like them Charlos, though.
Yeah, he ain't cousin Subriel Charlo.
Yo.
Yeah,
he fight a lot like that.
Bro, his left hand's so low. That's why he getting clobbered with right hands, bro. He tripping.
Look at that. Low key look like mirrors of themselves. He kind of looked like a Russian fighter too, like a Eastern European fighter himself.
Bro, why his hands that low? I don't know.
Petros slowed down a lot though, fellas. He's not even really doing,
Bro, look at his. He probably can't breathe. Look at his face.
Oh,
he's not coming forward.
Oh
like
my
he was.
God, that eyebrow so swelled. I'm telling you. Oh shit!
Oh!
God damn, the left hook. What I say?
Ooh.
That left hook, bro. That was a late reaction too.
Oh yeah, it was.
Bro, he was like spun out and then fell.
Wow.
He's spinning like a dreidel, my friends.
Yo, that left hook, man.
How much time he got left?
No time. Oh my God! Look at his face walking back. He looked defeated.
Damn.
Yeah.
They need to like this. Yo, his face looked bad, bro. That's a lot of shots, man. And this is the same dude that killed the other dude in the ring, man.
Yeah,
You can't be letting these dudes take this many shots. His face looked disfigured, man. He came back to that corner. He came back to that corner looking fucked up. Look how many people in the corner watching him. They better be careful, man. I'm telling you. His eyes.
They might stop a fight, man.
Nah, his eyes following. His eyes following her finger. But you got to be careful. This dude already killed somebody, man.
No joke.
He punched too hard, man. And his
look at his body language, man.
Look at his face. Look how he look right there.
He's done.
Come on,
bro.
She stopped it. She stopped it.
It's done,
bro. He done. He tired. He might be fucked up, bro. He might.
Seriously, let him live to fight.
Look at his face, yo. Is anybody looking at him in the corner? He look exhausted and just destroyed.
Yo, he looks like Dmitry Bivol.
Oh my God!
Like his head looks huge. I mean, not like from a medical sense. Like the swelling does not look healthy.
Nah.
He rocking hey you guys. He rocking one of those right now, man.
They threw the chain on him. Who this guy? First thing they threw on him was the chain.
Yeah, diablo. Damn, bro.
Oh my God! Look at this guy. That's what I'm saying. He need to go to the hospital. He don't even look. You know, people react more than this after a fight. I don't know if that's his demeanor or he in pain. Oh my God! Did you see that face? That right eye, his right eye so swollen. It's from the front all the way to the side.
I told y'all Matías was going to be out for blood this fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that it was such an exciting fight, man. I'm glad he got his get back, and I want to see where he goes from here. 140. The boy, I'm telling you, exciting puncher. He got to get his head off that line. But anybody want to see him, they got to deal with those mitts, man. The boy hits heavy.
We got my Gmail with a super chat that says 18 wins, 18 KOs. We want Tank Wepa. Everybody want Tank. Like I tell you every day, Tank the biggest fight in every division. Everybody want a piece.
Damn, yo.
Why
Dude's
would we?
hitting hard,
Why
man.
we giving Subriel a shot? He ain't putting no extra butts in seats.
Nah, I like Subriel and Elvis, man. That's the fight to make.
That
Hell
sounds
yeah.
good.
Hell yeah. Let him graduate.
That sounds like a good scrap right there.
Listen, because it's definitely a resurgence for Elvis. Elvis gets in there and beat him. It's like, hey, Elvis is back. He gets to play his guitar. But, if Subriel takes him out, then onward and upward.
Elvis seemed a little bit more explosive, right? Like at least in the beginning of the fight, he's been known to just like spark people out of there. This guy just has just that heavy hands throughout. As you can tell, he stopped them late in the fight, man. Like,
And Elvis got the better movement. I think he's got the better, boxing IQ. I think he'd have to avoid the firefight. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely have to be able to withstand the power. That's the thing about Elvis. I don't know, if he has, the style that makes him. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he does. Because, again, Subriel doesn't take his head off the line. But if he should go down, or if he eats a couple of them shots, or does he get caught, because Subriel is setting up to the body, I think Elvis could get out of there, and get out of there with a 7-5 if he boxes properly. But if he gets hurt and he don't like the way that shit feel like Elvis would check out in his head and get caught with something, or
I just hope this dude's all right, man. He looking like Magdomed versus Mike Perez, man.
Yeah, man. Well, Cooper, was it? Played closest hospital around them parts, Cooper Medical Center, I believe. Yeah, they keep showing the replay of that a knockdown. That shit was. Oof. Yeah, man. Or even Regis and Subriel. It's a good fight.
I wonder what's next for him, man. People crazy thinking they putting Tank in there with this guy.
Could it be possible they put him in with Kevin Sims Jr.? Oh, he's a 140-pounder. Oh no, Sims Jr. Is he on PBC side? Is he on the Top Rank side, more or less?
Is who on the
Sims Jr. Kevin Sims.
Oh, they ain't doing that. Why would they do that? Kenneth Sims beat Montana Love, and he got a draw.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure. Let me look that up. And then Kenneth Sims beat the dude you keep bringing up, the Dominican.
Elvis, yeah.
Yeah. Kenneth Sims, he ain't no joke.
Yeah.
I don't know if they going to take that chance.
Now I'm just thinking of big fights at 140,
Kenneth Sims Jr., let me see. Yeah, he got a draw to Montana. We would have to rewatch that fight, but I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have beat Montana.
Shout out to the commissioner. That was a great call by her.
Yeah, she needed to get that shit stopped. Matías versus Prograis. That's still not a good fight. Again, you actually established fighters, former world champions, dudes that already went through the gauntlet to give somebody a shot that ain't been doing nothing, man. Like, I ain't saying Matías ain't doing it, but he ain't did nothing to earn the names y'all trying to put him in there with.
I'm going to step away for a minute, fellas. I'll be right back.
Yeah. People got to think realistically, man. But let me see if I missed any super chats. All right, we got to by Gene Bede, Mr. Special Feature, my Gene Bede, and then the Axiom, Matías versus Prograis, yeah, which we said, and it just, I don't know, they got to make it make sense. I don't know that makes sense. for Prograis or for Tank.
Yeah, I don't know if Tank will even take that fight, man, because it's like, what is he really getting out of that fight? With this dude, he's not a belt holder, is he? He's not any of the top names. He's not a money fight. I mean, he'd have to work his way and eventually become some kind of mandatory or something. But there's so many people in that line right now, man.
For real.
Trying to get that Tank ticket, that's like the little mini Canelo right there,
Mm-hmm.
Everybody trying to get that golden ticket. So Subriel, get in line, bro. Unfortunately. But good fight, man. For what I could catch of it,
Definitely a great undercard. I hope that the main event is as entertaining. And I want to go back. I told y'all, I didn't see the Tug fight, but how was that one, Ness?
It was good, but Tug shouldn't have been in a tight fight with a dude from Africa that's a late minute that took a 27-hour flight. Like, Tug is out here. He not doing what he got to do to make those wins over him look good for people.
Yeah, I think I told you before, man. I was off the Tug bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Tug got no pull with me, man. I can't do it with him. He's too flat-footed. He's not really as explosive as we thought he was. Now he's durable, and he can come forward, but I'm off him.
Yeah, man. He proved to be less than average, like average. Like they had all this hype in him.
You know who reminds me of? Not even to cut you off. He's like Chocolatito to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hype is not what the fighter is. And yeah, I know some of the fans of the smaller weights are gonna talk about, yeah, but what about Chocolatito and Estrada? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Chocolatito is a hype job to me.
Yeah, I was never super big on him, right? Like, that was just HBO machine right there, man. Just shoving them down our throats. I mean, when he was on it, and he didn't have anybody that would throw back any punches. He could kind of do some cool things with his hands, and just kind of let them go. Bop, 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 bop. It was something kind of cool to watch, but I was never really, I could be totally wrong, right? Because I'm not like this guru of the younger weight class or of the lighter weight classes like that. So I don't know, right? Somebody like the hardcore, maybe like Mario or something like that, who watches the lighter weight classes, he could prove us wrong. Some people will sit there, right, and they'll be like, dude, this guy was the shit, Chocolatito. But I mean, I wasn't really seeing it like that, but I never saw him in that light,
Me neither.
Yeah. I didn't see what the big deal was, but yo, I don't know about you guys, bro. I'm getting blown up about some football game right now, dude.
Yeah, I ain't into those sports.
Dude, it's crazy because
I'm multitasking. I'm definitely a Packers fan, lifelong Packers fan. So I need to pull this out.
I got money on football too right now. But I'm not even watching it. I just rather watch boxing. Like, I did like a little group thing with my friends because they forced me to do like some fantasy football type shit. But the season's over for fantasy, so they were like, "Hey, let's just do this playoff thing." So we all put a little bit of money together, and I think we bet on San Francisco because I'm kind of live near the Bay Area. It's kind of like the home team, so we put a little bit of money down. But yeah, I think if they win the Super Bowl, I win like $2,000 or something like that. I only bet like $40-$60 because they're like huge underdogs. So we'll see. You know, but betting on football is not my thing. I'd rather bet on boxing, right? Because I just follow it more.
Yeah, that usually makes more sense.
Yeah. But okay. Showtime's doing their whole little documentary thing here.
On whoever, who is this guy, Bob?
Bob Halloran. I can't say I know the guy.
Nah, even a hardcore like me don't even know the gent, man. So it might
No.
be an education for me as well.
Yeah. I would mute it and listen to it real quick just to fill it in, but I don't want to risk getting any kind of audio on here getting flagged. So just it's cool.
Shout out to this miracle alien cookie I'm about to put together as I'm watching this Gary Russell fight.
Ah, shit. You about to turn into an alien, bro. You about to get.
Call me Exotica.
Yo, I was about to say something on the last show we was on together, yo. Like literally every minute that passed, bro, your eyes was getting like this and like this and like this and like this, bro. I couldn't even see you no more, yo. You was gone. You was gone. But it's all good.
Man. You gotta keep it low, man. Gotta keep it low.
I hear you, man. I hear you. It's good for the soul, bro. It's good for COVID too. I heard, man. I haven't been smoking lately, and look, I caught COVID.
Brother, and I've been free. Let me tell you something. I told my doctors, cannabis and sea moss has kept me healthy since 2020. We in 2022, bro. Cannabis and sea moss, healthy as a motherfucker.
Damn, you
My
lucky
son
as
is
hell.
on that Moss heavy. CMOS, excuse me. He's on that CMOS heavy. He just got a new order and mixed it with a fruit mango to like give it flavor. I got a super chat from my Gene Better says, Jose talks about the lower weight classes not knowing what he was talking about. Just don't say anything. You look better that way. Jeez, they get mad at them lower weight classes, I swear.
Hey, man. I'm telling you, you got to be a hardcore, man, to like really get into those low, like anything, I think less than like 126, yo, like I'm really not, it's not even on my radar like that because it's not really. How do you watch those? How do you watch those?
Like, hey, Jose, you're not wrong for that. Like, nobody knows who the champion, unless you're a hardcore, and it's good to say it, or a hardcore or a hipster. You know, the champion is at 109 pounds, 118 pounds. Again, that was when Chocolatito was on his hype train that we even gave a fuck about. Oh, there's this amazing fighter in Nicaragua, at 118 pounds. Yo, that's camel jockey weight. No disrespect. 118 pounds. There's not really a lot of grown men, professionally that compete at that size, so that weight division, is, you have to really be paying attention to it.
Exactly. And like, dude, I'm a husband. I got 2 kids, bro. Like, I'm not going to sit here and stream Japanese, Tekken promotion or whatever they call those, man. Like, dude, like I can't watch those. I would love to if they were easier access because they be throwing down, like they get busy, but it's like I don't have access to those, bro. HBO was the only one that was doing it, right? They was doing like those Superfly nights for like a little bit, and then there was speculation about them only doing that because it was running out of money, so they had to basically use that to, $500K to fund like the whole card for the night or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard down in Grapevine. So,
and look, not the zone, but I think most recently, who's got the little guys now? I think Top Rank's got most of the little guys, but it's not.
I would say most of the famous little guys is the zone. They got Chocolatito, they got Rungs Vial, they got Cuadras. They just signed Juan Martinez, right?
Oh, yeah. The zone's got the little guys.
Wait. Or was that the Kawasaki group that signed Martinez? Kawasaki and Darren Barker.
Yeah, that was that group, and maybe we just thought it was Dazn because Calzaghe and Dazn kind of look and sound alike.
Well, Darren Barker works with Dazn from a commentator standpoint, and I'm sure he's gonna look to Dazn to put his fighters on.
Damn, but they were fighting on Dazn, right? What about Kiko? Was he because Kiko's last fight was on Dazn, right, or no?
Yeah, Martinez, he's with Dazn.
Yeah. So that's like, you know what I mean? That's like the last of the small dudes that I really heard. That's like kind of any fight that's been like buzzing recently. Like that's the smallest way, other than like tonight. With like what is this 130? Gary Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I mean, I honestly don't. Is 126?
126.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is probably like the lightest weight that I probably weight class that I probably pay attention to, like, to be honest with you. And that's only because Gary's in it. It's always a treat watching him fight, man. But it's like it's once every blue moon, and then when he does, it's like he's fighting, but it's like for what? Like he's fighting for the money. But it's like he's not unifying. He's not doing nothing.
Is he really fighting for money? Like this is his first fight in 2 years, bro. Like I don't even know that he's fighting for money. Like,
it can't be for money.
I mean, dude, in 2 years of COVID happening, and dude, what do you mean? What do you do? Of course, you got to fight for money. Your money's running dry.
Well, what I'm saying is, he's not dependent on his fight purses to sustain, because if that was the case, he'd be trying to fight twice a year.
Yeah, for real.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just suppose somebody was asking in the pre-pro, does Gary Russell make $1 million a fight? I don't know. But even if he did, after taxes, it's not even $1 million. And then once, you pay your trainer, so on and so forth. What I mean is, it might last him a little bit, but he's definitely, he might get paid like a prize fighter, but prize fighting is not his profession. So again, I don't know what he's doing. I ain't pocket watching, but a hungry fighter is trying to fight because that's how they earn their money. This dude fight like Leapy, like not Leapy. What is it? What's people when they got they birthdays on some funny shit? Like it's set like if your birthday's February 29th type shit. Like Gary Russell fight every fucking February 29th. So. You know what I mean? Like, if that's your fight schedule, you're not hurting for money, you know what I mean? Unless he just dip back out every now and again. I don't know. But, again, at 126, every now and again, he peeks his head out at 126 to fight.
I hear you. I always thought because of, I always thought it was problems with the promotion or with the TV rights or something going on there. Because, right, he was starting to build a buzz. Was it last year, right? When he was talking about when he was going at Devin Haney, when he was going at Tank, I think Shakur was kind of in the mix there, right? Like when he was doing that, right? Some people could call it desperation for a big money fight, for a money grab. Some people could call it him just trying to be great, right? Because he is a great fighter. I think he's a great fighter. It depends on how you want to look at it, but I don't know. There's something going on there. And you ask any fighter if they want to be this inactive or be very active, they're obviously going to say I want to be as active as possible, right? So I'm just saying, if it was up to him, I'd say he want to be active, right? So something's going on.
Sure. No, that makes sense. I mean, what fighter is going to say, yeah, man, they're going to train and they don't want to. I totally get you. So it's got to be something.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the mysterious part of boxing. What's the something? Because in our minds, Gary Russell, why isn't he fighting? He's got a belt, 126, yada yada. But as I told somebody the other day, that is too much logic for boxing, man. If it makes too much sense, it's not going to happen that way. So I don't know what it is, but and again with the controversy, you're speaking on different fighters' names, different weight classes. What I will say is, if he's not going to fight those guys, or if he know he's held back contractually, that ain't been working. So he needs to try like the Let the Locks Go campaign or something a little stronger, because just stirring up shit and then going back into, what do they call it? Being reclusive, like that doesn't help, because it makes us ask more questions. If you talking it, why are you not walking it? And if you can't answer it, then maybe you just leave it alone.
Yeah. Well, they're walking out right now, man. We're gonna find out. We're gonna see what's really good. He's got the little shirt on, a little top on with a. I hate it when dudes do this at the gym when they got these little tank tops that are cut too much and then the little nipples hang out the side. I can't stand that shit, yo.
Yo, but it's like a little hoodie. It's like a cut off hoodie.
Yeah, I mean it's cool because he's a boxer,
Why he got the
right?
mean face? Why he got the mean face right now?
Wait, what are they doing right now? Hold on.
I have no clue.
I'm gonna mute myself. Let me see what I.
Is this like the Three Kings? I mean, I don't know what's going on right here. Definitely not the Three Kings. This is like he on his Coming to America shit, I think.
Yeah, Gary Russell's outfit is a tribute to Prince.
No, yeah, I see a bunch of people. Okay, yeah, so yeah, this.
Oh, okay.
It's like
so they just had like a little voiceover thing, and the guy was kind of talking to him, and then he told him like go forth and basically go beat that ass.
Yo,
or something
what's up with them shorts? Why he got them cut like that? He like that whole I'm in the jungle survival shit. Remember the last outfit was like that.
Wasn't it like a lion, like a loincloth or something too, yo?
Yeah, like a
he was on some Shaka Zulu shit.
Yeah, it was. Damn, yo. Now he came out in like a black ShamWow, bro. I don't know if y'all remember what the ShamWow was.
He got that WBC patch. Like, yeah, man, y'all ain't stripped me for 2 years straight. Let's go. Y'all let me not fight for 2 years. I love y'all. WBC patch on my back.
Yeah,
you got my back, I got yours.
Y'all gonna score this one round by round?
I hope I don't have to. I promise you. I hope.
Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to, but I got a pen and a scrap piece of paper handy.
What?
I got
there's
half
a scorecard
Yellow
app.
Crown
Y'all
right
wilding
here.
right now. There's a scorecard app. Y'all wilding right now.
Nah, I gotta do it old school, man. You see, I'm
man.
still smoking cigars, man.
Man.
I write my raps too.
I got to.
I'm writing down my fight card.
Show kid in the building. Yo, what arena is this? That looks so nice up there. That ceiling looks dope.
I'm already watching it on my phone.
Damn, my man 33s.
Oh, we're the same age, man. Me and Gary.
My man 30.
But Gary's 33?
33, man. 33.
He seemed like he was older, man. He got that old head persona. He could calling everybody shorty like he fucking 40-something years old.
Ain't that an oxymoron, bro?
Yeah.
That ain't the pot calling the kettle black, bro. My boy is short, but it's all good.
Repping Maryland, as they say. We're going to see what he do, man, against Mark Magsayo. Is Magsayo prime for an upset, you know, with all this talk of the shoulder injury and this and that? Or is Gary Russell just, you know, lulling us saying he's only got a 6?
I think it's just a Gary Russell thing. Like, every time he fight, they got to pump up the dude he fight. So, it's always that he's fighting the puncher. You know what I'm saying?
And I told you about the alligator arms. He's got a 3.5 inch, 4.5 inch reach deficit against Magsayo. And these are both small guys. And you can imagine Magsayo still got 4.5 inches advantage. So the alligator arms, while it is a joke, there's some truth to it, man.
You ain't lying, man. And if Magsayo's on it and he's crispy, straight punches, and for some reason, you know, Father Time catches up with Gary Russell through his, you know, he's been boxing since a young age and he's had these long layoffs, bro. You know, everything could, the stars could all align and we could see some weird shit. So we'll see. This is boxing after all, man.
So you got that's Magsayo. Before we get this on, I just want to get your pick. Make sure you got Magsayo.
I think he said that right on Thursday.
Yeah. All right. And that's for Magsayo.
I'm gonna put him down right now.
Y'all crazy.
I'm putting him down right now.
Even with the injury, I said I'm not falling for that shit. Like, everybody want to be Pacquiao. You got to show me you the next Pacquiao. That dude is just special. Like, I was here with Mercito Gesta. I was here with Nonito Donaire. And don't get me wrong, Donaire's like fine wine. He looking better with age.
Hell yeah.
But I was there when they thought he was the next Pacquiao. I was there when they said Gesta was the next Pacquiao. They always thinking that bullshit.
Man, Onito, man. That dude is... That guy's blessed hands, bro. Blessed. That boy get hit, man, like a truck. (31-1), 18 knockouts.
And that says something. Don't be fooled for those that think this is all about Magsayo being a power puncher. I'm not saying whether he can or cannot box, especially against Russell, but he ain't exactly coming there to just blow Russell out. All them wins, he's got 18 knockouts, and 30 wins, so he ain't exactly Mr. fucking KO.
Well, they in the center of the ring. I mean, the reason I'm intrigued is because, Mark, he sparred with Porter. You seen where Gary ain't go to hit no gloves. He hit him in the waistline. Like,
dang. He's already winning. He already got some body shot in,
He's
bro.
like, yo, here's the first fucking shot.
That's crazy. He's up 1-0 right now. He looks bigger, man. He looks bigger than Gary, that's for sure.
All right, and the fight has started. We in time stamp 253, 252 of the first. Whoa, what happened there?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
See, it's the Gary's composure, man. When you're confident in that ring, it don't matter what they can do. Look. Oh, don't waste too much energy picking them up, Chad.
Oh, man. Dude, he's so much bigger than Gary right now, yo.
Gary keeping him at bay, though. Oh, body shot by Magsayo. He's huge. Oh. He looks dry, though. He looks really dry.
I was going to say that, too, when they was about to touch gloves. He does look dry.
Good body shot by Gary with the jab. Magsayo trying that
right uppercut.
Yeah, he tried that right uppercut.
Man.
Russell's clearly fast, and I think he's testing, the distance and how he's going to control that the rest of the fight. I don't really think he's threatened. Like you said, Ness, the composure's all the way there.
Uh-huh. No fear.
Lefty versus righty. If you're tuning in and you're not watching, Gary Russell's left-handed with a shorter arm reach. Magsayo's the orthodox fighter with how much of a reach advantage? You said
4.5 inches, my man.
Wow, bro. That's like a whole fist, man. You could put your whole fist down somebody's mouth and still. And his fist still won't touch your face.
Oh, good body shot with the uppie from Magsayo. He's timing that uppercut. Gary is so crafty though. Look how he ducked under that big ass right hand. Yo, the size difference is huge. Like you get David and Goliath fucking vibe. Oh, straight right by Magsayo. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's bringing some power to this fight.
Damn.
He's punching with power. Straight left down a pipe by Gary.
And Gary Russell is the definition of slick southpaw, and he's going to have to be to evade, the power and get in between that reach.
I wonder how that fight with Tank would go, man. Because look at Gary right there in the pocket. Like, bro, they say you a puncher. Show me.
Wow. First round's over that fast, man. That was quick. I don't even know who I would give that to. I mean, Gary just looked really composed and, you know, he kind of looked like he held most of the real estate in the ring, but it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to, I'd give that round to Gary. Not if I had to, I'd definitely give that round to Gary.
I think it could go either way, man, because this dude was trying, right? He was doing his thing. He threw. He was doing some stuff, you know, he was trying. Right? If you were to say who the aggressor was, right? Just, you know, maybe not effective aggressiveness, but the aggressor, it would be Magsayo, right? I don't know. That's a swing round for sure.
And that's the key, though. Effective. And Gary was more effective, you know, with the composure versus ineffective aggression. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's that effective composure versus the ineffective pressure.
Yeah. Bam. Round 2 start off, he's hitting him with some shit, I think. A few right hands, Magsayo.
You see how Gary puts that high guard and tries to rush in? This is what he did to JoJo. You seen them 2 hard-ass shots he just threw right there to Marciago's body? Like, he steps in and land, look, straight left. Bumped his ass back. I'm telling you, my man is gangster, bro. He's with all the shit. He's with being in that pocket, look.
Magsayo just threw a mean right uppercut again, bro. As Gary's swinging to his right, he's throwing it towards his left.
That may be the punch we got to watch too. That uppercut. We got to watch that one.
That's what they say with the shorter fighters. You got to hit them with the uppie. If for those tuning in, if you're not watching the fight right now, if you just want to have a good size comparison to kind of look at this disparity we're talking about, if you think back at Canelo versus Cotto, that's kind of what I kind of see right here. When you saw Canelo versus Cotto fighting, it just kind of felt like a big brother fighting a little brother is what it looked like to me in the ring, man. Like, is that not what it looks like to you right here? Like, the dude is noticeably bigger. Like, he's big.
Well, you know what? I would even say the comparison, since we're talking about it, I would say more like Barrios and Tank as far as the height. There's a significant height distance.
Yeah. I would say that too. You know, Barrios was a little bit more like on a thinner side, right? Nah, maybe not. Maybe. I mean, he filled out pretty good. No, you might be right. You might be right. That's a good comparison too.
Gary is so good on the defense. He keeps them hands nice and high. Marciago threw a right. He was able to keep that left hand nice and high, plus pivot out.
Good fight so far. Tactical, but action. Oh, Gary with a straight left. Magsayo counter with a right to the body.
Yeah, Magsayo was the one to go into the body, man, and I think that might pay some dividends later if Russell starts to feel those, man.
Ooh, you're right. He just threw a little 1-2 real quick at the end of the round.
Conservative though. Russell being conservative.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why. Do you think that's the shoulder, or is that just a little bit of, ring generalship right there?
I don't know. It could be both. See, I didn't buy into the injury until after the fight. Like, if he still wins the fight and still says he has an injury, cool. But if you lose the fight, I don't know how I feel. I feel like you making an excuse beforehand. So I don't know how I feel. I got to see this performance. I don't see a shoulder. I don't see a shoulder injury the way that Best Dad Ever was saying.
Or could he just be saving himself for the later rounds, man? Maybe he can't put this guy out of there, right? landed a few solid little punches already. He ain't buckle. He ain't do nothing. So it may be a long night for both of them, you know. So he might just be conserving himself. It may be a veteran move, a veteran tactic. Round 3, I'm at like 255, 254. You guys might be like a few seconds ahead.
I'm right there, 248, 247, 246.
Okay, you're like a second before me.
It's all good. This way, if I miss something, you catch it.
Mm.
And Gary keep trying to do that. And this what you see that? You seen them straight? Seen them 3 left hands by Gary? Like, yo, a lot of people don't do that, man. He stands there and gives you what he got, man.
Yeah. Ooh, they're doing a little bit of stepping on each other's toes on
And
the front foot.
He believes in his power. He believes in his power.
And Gary can give it to you, and then he can move. He can get right up out of there too.
They're playing some footsies right now, but they're throwing.
And if this fight continues this way, Russell can cruise to a UD, and this is what I was concerned about, man. So,
man, but Russell face looking red on that left side now. He got hit with something. Oh, straight left. See, that's because he moved his head off the line, too. He watched that shit come in, moved off the line, countered with the left, straight down the pipe. And he in the pocket, man. He got his legs spread. Look, beautiful pivot. Yo, this guy, 33 years old, man. I mean, now is the time if you Floyd, man. Like, damn, Tank fucking 11 years, 10 years, 9 years younger than this dude.
You know what people are going to say, though, if
Tank got to come up, man.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, what can you do? You got to get somebody. You got a super bag for him to come up. What's Gary gonna say? Yeah, nobody want to see me at 126.
I don't think it's a super bag. I think it's just they want it on pay-per-view. They want to do it in the right city. He want to put on for the city. But Gary being conservative, you could be right. Maybe it is a shoulder thing. I mean, he's letting that left hand go for sure. Maybe it's the right shoulder. That's why he's not giving you no jabs, really. Because he's letting that left hand go with power for sure. But he's not really jabbing. As you can see, he's kind of probing and stiff-arming with that. See, it's the left that he's throwing power and turning in with shots and everything.
He just range finding with the right.
Exactly. Good. That's the phrase.
Yeah. He's doing that, but he's missing one of the keys to victory that what's his face put on, the Al Bernstein keys to victory, which was land the right. He's got a nice right hook, the lead right hook, since he's southpaw. But if he's got a shoulder injury, right, he's obviously not going to be able to do that. But
that absolutely.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if he wins this and they do Tank versus Gary Russell in the DMV era, bro, they blow the roof off whatever stadium they go to. Like, that would be a huge fight out there, man.
Yeah, because they got that rivalry, the what they call a DMV, the PG County area outside of DC, in Baltimore. Very competitive.
Absolutely. And that's been to a few fights out there.
What's up with your man Stephen Fulton? That's what y'all doing in the East Coast? In the cold East Coast, my man got a mink North Face.
North Face.
Yo.
Yo.
I didn't even know they made those, bro. I didn't see that at the store.
Special order.
I know, man. He got that North Face special edition, bro. Round 4. I'm gonna give that last one to Gary, man.
Yeah,
I kind of command a little bit more.
I'm gonna dance around Magsayo.
Yep. But
it's getting rough. It's getting rough in there, though. It's getting rough in there for Gary. He's starting to move a little bit more.
Now Fulton at 126, right?
Well, 120, 118. And he said 118. He tried to make a statement saying 122 to 130, everybody's a victim or something like that.
I'm gonna mute myself while I'm making this next drink, man. But hey, if I could plug the vodka brand, I would, man. But I'm gonna mute myself here. I'll be back.
Yeah, and see, Ness, you know what I said about this fight? Unfortunately, Gary Russell, he could put off another masterful victory and then go away for 2 and 3 years, and it just puts a blemish on up. Magsayo's rushing him. Yeah, Magsayo's definitely trying to land that power, and if Russell can't jab and keep Magsayo back, it could get rough for him. But he's still popping with that left. He's still throwing a straight left. Yeah, this could be a longer night for Russell, but I still see him pulling it out. I think he's choosing to engage when he doesn't want to. He can make it easy for himself with a pop and pivot, kind of pulling with that jab, pivot, the straight left to the body or to the head. So he knows how to control the action, whether he wants to make it hard for himself or not. Russell,
Now this is the thing. Magsayo's got
fuck, he clocked, man. But he ain't got no power to hurt him. That just got his attention. Gary landed a real solid look, it's definitely the right hand that's hurt.
Yeah,
you just seen that? That's the second time he done went left hand crazy. It's the right hand that's hurt. Look, another left hand. It's the right hand that's hurt. Damn.
Yeah, man. He's dude.
Yo, he really is hurt. Wow, it's the shoulder. It's the right shoulder. He's not popping the jab. Look, he's fainting.
If we noticed it, right? Do you think Magsayo's corner noticed it?
Yeah, the corner, yeah, but not the fighter. The corner, but it's harder for the fighter because he's in there. You know.
So now as the cornerman, what do you tell him?
Again, man, you think just because these dudes are cornermen, they know more than you. They don't really know more, man. They dudes in the gym training. Some of these dudes don't know.
Man.
And they could be looking at their guy and not the other guy, you know? Their emotions are...
Looking at his shoes? Like, damn, yo.
Their emotions are involved, you know?
All right.
Uh-oh. The doctor, oh, shit, don't do it, Gary. At 33, you can't get a stoppage like this.
I'm telling you, man. They let him fight.
They letting him fight. Oh my God!
Can you imagine? Now they know.
Yo, listen. This happened to Andre Berto. He had one arm in the Jesus Soto Carras fight, and a journeyman was able to beat him.
Look at how he threw it. Look at the replay.
Yeah.
Of course, bro.
He landed and probably hyperextended that shit.
Damn, that shit probably happened when I was making my drink, man. I didn't even notice all that.
Oh, man. Yo, it's 7 rounds to go with one arm. Shit about to get crazy. Look, and he just fainting with that right hand. He can't jab with it.
Damn,
Gary, he was serious. He was telling the truth. He got injured, bro. Oh, my God.
Bro, if I'm Magsayo's corner, I would tell him, punch the fuck out that shoulder and that arm, bro. Even if you ain't hitting him, punch the shit out of it.
Jab that shit. Tie that arm up. Tie it up.
Yeah, tie it up. Twist that bitch. Just do whatever you gotta do.
Oh, straight left by Gary. That's funny as hell. With one hand, he's still popping, my man. But damn, poor Gary. Oh, shit.
Damn, Gary's in the rough.
Yo, it's probably over, too. 33, shoulder injury. He probably gonna just, he already fight twice a year. Once a year, once every 2 years. He probably gonna retire after this.
Hell yeah. That's like a soccer player with no ankles, bro. What the fuck are you supposed to do?
Not only that, bro, he's 33. He's been fighting since like 07 or 09.
Hell yeah. I mean, we said that before the fight started,
I just didn't believe the injury was real. This is crazy to see that it's real, bro. That's crazy to go in there with this fight with one hand. I can't believe him.
Maybe this explains why he was calling out all these big names in a few classes above him.
They
because
ain't
maybe
fight
he was
him,
just trying to...
Look, my man is handling a puncher with one arm. He literally using the right to range find. Like,
yeah, look, if he goes against...
Yo, look at the reflexes. Double left, bro. He's doubling up the straight left, man. This guy is showing skill for real.
If he goes against a Shakur, a Tank, a Devin Haney with
Dipping
one hand,
under
bro,
shit.
he's gone.
No, of course.
So maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe
and honestly, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. His feet, his pivots, man. This kid is educated, man. Very, very, very intelligent in the ring, man. Look at him. He's too crafty.
Yeah.
Masaigo got 2 arms and can't land.
I don't know what the fuck he's waiting on, yo.
Bruh, that left hand got him paying respects.
All you gotta do is keep the phone up on the right and just go crazy with your left hand, like.
But Magsayo can't touch him, even with the reach advantage. Russell, as soon as you get close enough to him, Russell is hitting him with that straight left, and it's not hard, but it's bothersome. Look, he double popping, he doing all kinds of shit.
Damn, man.
Magsayo,
The dude dressed looking like a Dragon Ball Z character. He need to go in there and do one of those.
Oh, man, he leaning on Gary. He going to wear Gary out.
Yeah.
It's still the 5th round, y'all. 9 seconds left. 8 seconds, 7. This is crazy. He got to get through 7 more of this? Oh,
damn, yo.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to give him mad props if he gets through this fight, yo.
I think he going to get through it, man. He's handling this dude. He's keeping him at bay with one hand, bruh. It's crazy, man. This when that top-notch sparring comes into play, man. When you used to fucking boxing, like this dude's used to brawling. That's why all his shots going over his head, over Gary's head.
You know what Gary Russell needs to do
shout out
right
Mike
now?
Rodriguez is the cut man of Masiago. Mike, the cop, and he's also the co-owner of War Tape. Shout out to War Tape. They sponsor TBV on plenty of events. Go ahead, I mean apologies.
Nah, man. Gary Russell and Ryan Garcia. He need to cash out. Russell need to just jump up to 135, get a big money fight, and then
Tevin already got that fight, man.
Yeah.
It looked like Tevin got that fight right now.
That would have been good for Gary. Cash out and ride off into the sunset.
Problem is Gary on that other side of the street, man. It's not. Look, he just landed another double left hand. That's crazy how he landing this on this guy.
I just unmuted myself to see what Freddie Roach was telling Maggie, man. I didn't understand fucking anything they were giving.
You got him on the judge. You got him on the judge. Come over to the top of the right.
I didn't understand nothing, man. Nothing. I mean, shout out to, Freddie Roach with his Parkinson's and all that, dude. But I don't know. Maybe he was just too loud in there, dude. But I just couldn't understand anything.
You ain't gonna tell.
Maybe he didn't say anything. Maybe he didn't say nothing. Sometimes he don't say shit.
Yo, I just can't believe that this dude is really walking him back with one arm. He can't
Bro, this
throw
is
the right.
crazy.
He can't land the right. It hurts to land. Damn, Gary is a G. He could have pulled out, bro. He could have pulled out.
Hey, Ness,
you know how sometimes they
call sometimes they call time, right? And they gotta rewrap the arm wraps.
Yeah.
But if they call time and they tie his arm behind his back and they just say fuck it, use your left.
Nah, it's gonna be tougher like that. See, at least he got the right to hold you back and tie you up. He range finding with that shit, and he get the block with it.
But he's doing no damage and he's not scoring no points with it. Like, I mean, he's doing the most he can with it, right? Like, his respect.
Damn,
but for Magsayo, he's looking real bad right now because
this sucks, man. This sucks. If this how they gonna fucking give Gary a loss is because he got a fucking injury, man.
By the way, have y'all been looking at the unofficial card? Because I haven't seen the score. I can give you what I got so far, but I don't know what they scored.
Put up unofficial yet.
Bruh, he literally tagging Magsayo with this fucking straight left alone, bruh. That speed is, and he can't jab, man. He can't jab. He can't jab.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Magsayo, let me tell you what he need to do. He need to step to the right. I know that's in the hand of his left, but it's taking away that left. He can't hit you with his left no more. You know what I'm saying? His right ain't going to be able to work because he can't throw that shit. Like, step towards that right and try to tie that left hand up and then let your left hook go. Look, he literally not doing nothing with his right hand. Nothing at all. All he do is block and he range finds with that shit. He occasionally puts it out there.
Man, maybe it's due. I mean, Russell's always just had like those quick twitch reflexes.
Yeah.
But
Good
dude, it seems
reflexes.
hard for Magsayo to even find this dude to land a clean punch now,
Yeah,
man.
because-
At first he was landing a few, but now
Because he's got good feet, Russell. I mean, he pivots so well, and he's got that explosiveness that he'll be in one place and boom,
I hear you.
be somewhere else like a cat and shit.
But you know what else it could be, right? Kind of like, you know how they say, your body adapts to different situations, right? If you go blind, right, all your other senses kind of like adapt. They become kind of enhanced to compensate for your blindness, right? So if this dude's missing one arm, maybe his reflexes all of a sudden are that much more insane where, it's kind of a stretch. It sounds kind of wild.
No,
but
I get totally what you're saying.
you see what I'm trying to get at, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
because that's one less thing he's got to worry about. Look, I can't do shit with my right hand, so it's one less thing I got to worry about. Let me worry about other things. So maybe it just frees up his brain to just worry about other shit. I don't know.
That sucks, man. Having to go into this fight with one arm, bruh. I can't believe this shit was real, bro. I really can't believe it was real. Oh! He almost checked the shit out of him with that left.
All right. So what are we? Seventh round, right?
Seventh round, 243, 242, 241. Time clock in the seventh round. Magsayo's booty, man. You fighting a dude with one hand.
And that's what I was going to say. Is this a bigger indictment on Russell or Magsayo? Because what does this mean?
Both.
Magsayo was supposed to be this puncher. It's so dangerous. And you know what I mean? But, Russell is Russell. Now, the only thing, I think, again, the inactivity of Russell, if not to say, this would have happened earlier, but, kind of catch these injuries or things that would happen, if you're active. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would have predicted this if this was a nagging shoulder injury. Who knows? But, I don't know, man.
What do you do? I mean, if you're the coach, what do you tell this man? Like what can be done, yo?
I'll leave it up to him. I say, yo, tell me if you want to go.
57 for Farhood. He out here wilding, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? Wait,
he got it tied. 57-57.
That's crazy. So looking at mine real quick, I got 2 swing rounds. They could just go either way. But then at definitive rounds, I got 3 rounds for Gary and 1 round for Magsayo. There were just 2 rounds that I just couldn't. I didn't really know.
Yo, the beauty for Gary is he don't need a jab because Magsayo don't got one either.
I know, right? That's one thing that would have just been.
Yo, and Gary should be timing that hop. Magsayo do this little fake copy of Pacquiao hop. Watch him. Here it comes. It's coming. See it? There you go.
Right before he starts
right before he starts a sequence of punches, he got to do his little hop. Here come the hop. There it goes. There go the punch. See what I'm saying? Time that shit, Gary. If I can see it, you can see it. There go the hop.
Man, when you do that shit, you can't do nothing if somebody comes back.
There go the hop. He gonna do a hop before a punch all the time, man. Here go the hop. He's so crazy. He's stuck on it. Look, hop.
What makes it so hard is that jab. If Gary had the jab working, he'd be able to time him the minute he hops. You know what I'm saying? So he's left to try to throw a lead left right on the hop, and that kind of exposes him. He's got to throw that lead left all day.
Gary need to rush him. Soon as he see him start hopping, man. Rush his ass.
Damn, yo.
Look, this dude hopping all day. Here go the hop. Look, hopping again.
Yo, my thing is, how bad can this guy? You said, is it an arm injury or a shoulder injury?
It gotta be shoulder. It gotta be shoulder.
Like the rotator cuff or what?
Yeah. Like that's why he's not going above his arm.
Like, damn, does that shit hurt above his shoulder bad that he can't throw? Like, have you guys noticed he hasn't thrown shit now? Like, not even any probing, like any range fighters, nothing now. Like, he's not throwing anything from that shoulder anymore.
Shit hurts, bro.
Nah, like it hurt, and that's what I'm saying. How crazy does that thing hurt to the point where you're just like, man, like I don't even know if I want to do this shit anymore, yo. Or maybe it's just the adrenaline kicking in, and you could just kind of work your way through it, or like, you know what I mean? You're just in too deep. You just got to do what you got to do. But fuck, man? If they knew this injury was that bad, well, like, why did they continue with this fight, yo? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, it's right now, looking at it, it seems like a pretty bad injury, man.
Yeah,
Hey, but you know something? Again, I think this is an indictment on Magsayo. I think they said, I don't care about all that big punching shit y'all talking. I'm skilled enough, and I know my shoulder. I'm good enough to go in there and do exactly what he's doing now. And Steve Farhad is out of his fucking mind with his bullshit scorecard.
I think it's an indictment on both though. Like, and for Gary, a good one, right? It reassures you that he's really a skilled fighter. And
I agree.
Unfortunately for Magsayo, it reassures you that he's
on
not
that level.
He's not on that level because he couldn't even capitalize on a one-armed man.
Yeah.
Did they show
And honestly,
Conky
it's activity because Jesus Soto Karass was able to capitalize on Berto's shoulder that he injured during the fight because he outworked him. Like, once the dude got one arm, he can't punch as much as you, so punch more than him. Simple mathematics.
I hear you.
But that ain't what Magsayo doing.
How you gonna get an injured shoulder when you've been out the ring for 2+ years, bro? That reminds me of the movie Friday when you was Craig and you got fired on your day off, bro.
No, how you gonna get fired on your day off? Training camp is forever, so it's like he could have injured his arm in sparring, getting ready.
I
for
hear
this
you,
fight.
but you don't go balls to the wall like you do in a fight, man. It's like
shit, bro. Believe me, some people spar hard, man.
I hear you.
Shit, Wilder knocking dudes down, so it's hard. And then they
So
said,
you think he might have overtrained them?
They said Ennis knocked somebody out in sparring. I ain't gonna rename the super middleweight name, but they said he knocked the super middleweight out. Like, somehow this shit happening.
So word on the street, Gary's a gym rat. You think he's in there too much then?
I mean, could be, but
it could be.
But did you see that double left hook he just let? I mean, that double straight left. I mean, he's so fast, bro. It's sad that we've got to watch this fight with one hand, bro. It's fucking crazy, bro. 33.
Literally, bro, this is crazy, yo. This is crazy.
Oh, they clipped him. He clipped him. Magsayo clipped his ass right there with that right.
Yeah, he did. Ooh. Gary look a slight bit wobbly, like a tiny bit, but
yeah, that shit probably affected him.
Just a little bit, but he looks all right now.
I wonder, I wonder how he would have did with Crawford, man. All that Crawford talk.
Oh my God, bro.
Battered.
I'm just saying, look how low he could get. You see how low he could get? Shots going right over him, man. He's so small. Sometimes the target harder.
Brother, you ever play Mortal Kombat 2 when Johnny Cage knocks the head off the dude, bro? Like, that's probably what would have happened if Crawford would have fought this guy, man. Like,
bro, look, I don't know, man. His skill.
Come on, man. No.
I need to see this dude with another skilled fighter. That's what it is, man.
His skill's great, but look, if it would have had, let's say it happened around this time, right? You would have had another one-armed Gary Russell. A one-armed Gary Russell with fucking Bud, man. Are you kidding me?
Obviously, that's not what we want, man. That's not what we
obviously
want.
No, it's not. But let's say if this was the replacement, right?
I mean, look, I'm gonna stick to Tank. Fuck it. Give me Tank, man.
Oh, look at that face shield, yo. Yeah. That shit is cool as hell.
Yeah, Gary Russell's still a cool customer in the ring right now. One arm, no jab.
That's the one that hurt him. Look,
left hooks.
That's the one that gave him the little ring in the eye. You see his eyes and everything when he took that shit.
It was just one, man.
Double left right there. He is so skilled to be able to do this with one hand.
Bro, if I'm fucking Magsayo, I'm getting kind of pissed off, man. Just watching this fight, like from the outside looking in. Dude, this dude's smaller than you. He's more skilled than you, but he's smaller than you, and he's got one arm, yo. He's older than you. You're bigger than him. You have a size advantage.
He got more skill, more experience. Look at those pivots, man. He's big left hand. He's look how he's it's like a bull. It's like a bull with a matador, bro. Like, he's too experienced. Those pivots, man. Bro, those pivots, the way he's pivoting, man. Oh, he might have caught Gary right there, y'all.
I would sell out, man. I would sell out, and I would just go balls to the wall because you're gonna lose anyways. You're gonna lose, and you're gonna sound bad by getting outboxed by a dude with one arm, man, that's smaller than you and older than you. Just go balls to the wall,
Bruh,
and then you make it interesting at least.
And this is confidence. This is this is experience here because he's not even tired with one arm. All the pivoting he got to do, everything he got to do more than normal, and he's not even tired. He's still in there breathing normal.
And he's talking to people. Did you see that?
Yeah,
he's talking
I just
to people.
Seen that. He talked to somebody on his left.
He said, "I got you."
But he got to throw that jab. He got to throw, even if it hurt, man. You got to fake Marciago out. At this point,
I know.
It's been 3 rounds. He don't even use that shit.
Look, did you see what he did just now? He held it up for half a second and he just went, boom, left hand. That's it. That's all he can do, man. That shit must hurt real bad.
Mm-hmm.
You better put some CBD on that shit or something afterwards, bro. Go get some surgery.
Oof. I have arthritis in my shoulder, man, and that shit hurt. Can you imagine anything worse than that? Like, come on, man.
Bruh.
It's the speed and his timing, man. He got every time Marciago think he coming in, he eating the left hand, bro. Imagine this dude had 2 hands. I'm telling you, he'd be sitting down on right hooks on his ass. I'm telling y'all.
I know, man. That's what I was thinking. Imagine how this fight would look if he had a nice right hand, bro.
I didn't know this dude really had a fucking injury. I was looking forward to that.
Colbert and Russell. Fight. That's a great fight right there. Those guys are lightning quick. That shit will be drum roll.
I hate that fight, man. I'm gonna want to watch it. If they give it to Colbert, but that's a fight where it's a tough fight, man. Gary's no slouch, man. Look at this man.
That would be a pretty good fight, man. Pretty high level fight.
And let me tell you, Gary's gonna walk Colbert down. Colbert don't got no power, man. Look at Gary right in there. Look at Gary right in there with a puncher right here.
But he's sharp.
Yeah, he's sharp.
Colbert's sharp, and he got 2 hands.
I hear you, man.
Longest reigning male champion.
Let's see what happens with Colbert versus Gutierrez. See how he handles that. I wouldn't even look at Gary. Gary ain't got no belt. You know what I'm saying? I guess if it's like, yo, build your name before you unify with Shakur Valdez winner, okay. Because then Bob can't say you ain't fight nobody. So, all right, Colbert, fight Gary moving up. But I still don't like that fight. That's a tough fight, man. Gary, look at Gary. Gary showing us right now he ain't nobody slouch. He ain't nobody stepping stone. He ain't get old. None of that.
Oh man.
Yeah, but he's got to fight more.
Look at Marciago's face, man.
Oh yeah, he's looking.
You see his forehead? His forehead growing a titty, man.
He's looking like Rufio from Hook right now. Yeah, I know you remember that one, yo. He looking like Rufio. It's all good though.
This man's pivots are next level. He literally pivots under the shoulder of Marciago, bro.
I wish he would just go fucking berserk on the guy, man. It's hard to do it because he's so hard to hit, man. But it's like, what else do you have to lose? Like, if I'm Freddie Rose, that's what I'm telling you.
They gave the last 4 rounds to Marciago. They really trying to play Russell out. They really playing Russell out, man. Farhood out here wilding, man.
That's crazy.
Farhood, his scorecard's been wilding lately.
No respect, man. No respect for what they seeing, bro.
Yo, but here's the other indictment on Russell, though. When you're this good, and we talked about it a little bit before, when you're this good, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? It can't be but they can't get you nobody to fight. Like,
nah. I don't believe that, man. I mean, a dude that fights once every year and now once every 2 years, I don't believe that he's the problem. That's what I believe.
Sometimes I think it's people don't want to fight him.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Sometimes I think it's people don't want to fight Gary Russell. Like,
bro, you were Al Heyman, man. You were Al Heyman.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't want to hear that. People ain't want to
They-
fight Laura, and Laura got all the big fights.
Yeah, he did. He was on.
They getting David Morrell fights in Minnesota. They can't get Gary Russell. And I said, why couldn't they put Gary Russell on the undercard of the Ortiz Martin fight? Like, get
That's
him
the
down
thing.
in Florida.
That's the
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
Maybe he ain't no undercard fighter no more. Everybody got an opinion of what they worth, man, and they value. And look, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess they got the curtains up because it's only like the first half of the bowl, right? If that.
Yeah, so there's probably a lot more fighters in media there than actual fans.
Yeah. They got their COVID mask on in them crowds. Bruh, man, damn. I'm so mad that this is a one-handed bandit Gary, man. We got a super chat from Julio Guzman that says, Russell showing Whitaker-esque footwork. That's what I'm saying. The fact that Farhood is not appreciating that. This is why Pernell, see, it's always that, miss you when you gone mentality. Pernell wasn't loved in the ring. He was considered boring, not a puncher. And now that he's gone, he was a defensive wizard. He had amazing footwork. And look at that shit right there that Gary just did to this man. Defensively, my man punched the turnbuckle. Gary got down so low, slipped under punches, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. No respect, man. Marciago frustrated. He want this fight to be over.
It was only one person saying that about Pernell Whitaker, unfortunately. It was Bob Arum. Nobody else was saying about Pernell Whitaker. Everybody else was calling him a wizard and a master. His peers, everybody exalted that man. Only Bob Arum.
How many controversial decisions he had on HBO?
I believe 2 or 3.
I wanted to say 2 or 3.
Definitely, Chavez. That was probably the most notable, and at least 2 more.
The Axiom saying no one ever said Whitaker was boring.
Bob Arum. That's it.
Bob will tell you Porter boring, man.
That's crazy.
Gary. Oh, look at Marciago trying to sell out.
He needs to.
Wait 2 seconds.
It's the 11th round, so hopefully he don't tire out. You almost at the gate, champ.
Yo, look at this. Look at this unofficial scorecard.
That scorecard is disrespectful. As that they tired of Gary, y'all. They tired of Gary.
So?
Bruh, they like,
I just want to know why, though.
Because they like, bruh, you don't want to fight. You fighting once and twice a year. Man, we done, man. We taking this belt from you. Look. Nah, if you don't fight, we strip you. But I'm injured. We gonna strip you. All right.
That makes sense. You know why?
Even when he winning. Look, even now, in my eyes, I ain't think he was losing. Now, all of a sudden, he down 20 rounds and shit.
I was wondering why all of a sudden he got a fight date with short notice. Did you ever wonder that?
Nah, it wasn't short notice. We definitely got announcements, rumors, all that shit that he was gonna fight. So he had to know.
I didn't know about this fight until recently. Like literally, like maybe I'm talking like New Year's time. Like I honestly didn't really. This fight really wasn't on my radar, right? But the thing is, it's like I just don't know how. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically, why the hate on Gary Russell? Like why?
Because he don't fight. He don't fight.
But why is it his? Is it his deal? Is it the other side? Like the promotional side, the TV side? Like what's going on, yo? Like you can clearly see just with your eyes, right? As a fan, you can see he's got skill, and I like watching him fight. Right?
I don't know, man. I think Gary might be, a bit of an A side. That's all. Cause to turn down $2 million with Haney, you must be getting a lot of money over here to fight these guys.
He turned down how much? $
2 milli.
Diablo. He might have gotten told by his boys to stay loyal and not go to the DAZN side, right? He had to go to the zone for that too, Mil?
Of course.
Of course, there you go. He was like, nah.
I mean,
like,
there was complaints of not enough time for the date because obviously Devin had a date already.
How much you want to bet after this fight? They'll probably be like, man, go ahead and go to the zone.
I mean,
Because it looks like they're about to give it to
if he
Magsayo, right?
If he lose that belt, I don't know that the zone gonna take him.
I mean, he's still a name.
I hear you. I mean, you right. I mean, it'll be a good fight with him and Kiko over there. You know, Warrington if he beats Kiko. I just don't think that you know, those guys are, you know, I don't know. I don't think anybody's rushing to fight Gary Russell. You got to get a superstar to fight Gary. It's time that he fights. You know, I don't want Leo at this point because he's trying to discredit Leo. After he always wanted Leo, now that Tank beat Leo, he trying to call Leo not a good win. So it's like, you can't fight Leo then. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
So there's no fight for him to make other than the Gary fight on that side of the street, on his side. I can't really think of nothing else. He got to move up. If he want real fights, he got to move up. And that's the thing. That's another reason maybe, you know, he doesn't have favor with Al. He ain't move up. He been there forever doing nothing. Like, you know, waiting on the fights that he can't get. Like, he was trying to get a Leo Santa Cruz fight his whole career.
But the thing is, you know, he was a 126-pound champ for the longest time. He's got Al Heyman. He's got the movers and shakers on his side. Like, where is his team to get the unifications and the undisputed is happening, right? Like, the least he could...
Is that those belts never been on his side. Them belts never been on his side, man. They never been on his side of the street.
Who else is a world champ at that weight class, though, that like... wasn't
Valdez, Shakur, they used to be 126-pound champs. They all left.
Now.
Warrington, you know, Kiko, those are all your 126-pound champs. Warrington used to be, you know, Kiko was, Galahad was. Let me double check if that's the right division, but yeah.
You can double check, but the only dude on that list that you named that I know would probably beat Gary Russell would probably have been Shakur, yo. And that's keeping it all the way funky.
That's the division. Isaac Dogbay, Michael Conlon, you know, Mauricio Lara, Lee Wood, Kid Galahad, Nyambayar, Canex, Joet Gonzalez. I'm saying. So before they moved up, Oscar never wanted to unify with Gary. You know, the IBF champion was Josh Warrington. He definitely never wanted to unify with Gary or Shakur. So, you know, there was really never a time when Leo was there. Leo wanted the bigger name in Frampton. Frampton wanted the bigger name in Leo. It's just the way that it worked out. And before Frampton was a name, Leo was fighting Abner. You know, it just made more sense for them. See, you gotta want to know who's the best to fight Gary. Like, you know, Abner and Leo was looking at it like, man, me and you make good business sense, so that's what we gonna do. But you gotta want to know who's the best to decide that. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight Gary Russell to make sure that I'm really the best.
And sometimes this is the bullshit that happens when you want to keep it in house with Gary Russell and Leo. Don't even talk to me about Leo right now, yo, because honestly, I can't stand Leo Santa Cruz. I don't like his fights. I don't like watching them. They put it on the co-main for fucking Thurman and fucking Barrios, and I hate that shit. But listen, 12th round, 15 seconds ago with Gary
15,
Russell.
14. I wonder what's going to happen on the poor scorecards. Poor Gary,
I know, man.
This reminds me of Andre Berto Jesus Soto Carras, man. You know, where you see a dude.
Gary Russell threw his hands up like he thought he won.
No, I'm sure he thinks he won.
Damn, man, we don't see. It sounds like
listen, from what I'm seeing, I like what Gary did. The fact that Farhood has him so much of down on the cards, you know, it's crazy. I'm interested to see what's going on.
Okay. Right off first impressions, right? Look, Look at Gary's face. He looks clean.
As a
He's
whistle.
got a little soreness on his left side.
Left eye, a little swelling.
Right, a little swollen. Nothing crazy, right? Magsayo, right? He had a little redness on his forehead, on his right eye, blah blah blah. But right off the top, it doesn't look like, you know what I mean? Like that phrase where, you know, if you want to beat the champ, you gotta beat the champ. You gotta beat him down. You gotta take that belt forcefully, right? Let's throw that shit off the table right now. I did not see that, right? Like, that's not what we just witnessed in this fight, right? We did not see this dude go in there and dominate and just rip that chain off Gary Russell. So we'll see what happens, man.
Let's just call it what it is, man. If Magsayo wins,
It's
we
a
already saw
ripping of the
Farhood.
torch.
Well, yeah, we already see Farhood is in the kitchen cooking up. If it's a robbery, there's no way Russell should lose this fight on the scorecards.
It's
Wow,
crazy because
yo.
they found a lot of replays for Magsayo right now. They showing hella replays.
Bruh, the machine is insane, right? Like, I don't even need to say much more than that. But you see the way that they're already kind of like priming the viewers, right? They're already like putting it in our heads, right? Like, this shit, yo, I'm not even gonna say nothing more.
Yo, look at what they doing. Look at what they doing. Jabs thrown. Man, you know the man ain't throw no jabs, bro. They disrespectful with the stats.
Wow, bro.
They want to show you, look, he ain't throw no punches from round 5 to the 12. Damn,
That's
yo.
it, yo.
I'm telling you, they trying to prep them. You right, they prepping the viewers, man. Y'all plugged into the Matrix right now.
I know, yo. We need a fucking. Where's Neo? Where's Morpheus when you need him, bro? I'll tell you what. I subscribed to fucking Showtime because I didn't want to sit here and stream this shit. But honestly, man, I'm about to unsubscribe. I might unsubscribe after this, man. Like, this is some bullshit. Like, I'm really not feeling this right now. No, shout out to Showtime, man. But damn, yo, like, what is going on?
Who got the win? Did they announce it yet or what? What the fuck?
Let me mute myself. Let me see. I don't think so.
Oh, nah. WBC lady getting in the ring now. Okay. Damn, bro. Gary lose this belt. He done, man.
It's just Al Bernstein talking shit right now. He's just going over the fight and doing his thing, but I'll keep it low so it doesn't get flagged. Let me see.
If Gary lose this belt, he done, man. It's over, man.
That was his saving grace, bro. That was the thing that was keeping him honestly relevant in his career, man. Like, unfortunately, because he's such a talent, bro. Like, I do like watching him fight. And he's over here pumping his hands like, dude, I just feel bad, man. Like, I feel bad.
What they saying? Don't play it. Just listen to it.
Let me see.
Nothing yet.
Oh, nothing yet?
They're about to announce it right now.
Cole, we can hear it. We can hear it. Turn it off. Or mute yourself. Damn.
A draw for one.
Uh-oh. Gary with the chest beating. He keep beating on his chest.
115, 113. Both judges. And the new.
Oh, shit.
And the new.
Oh, shit, Gary.
And the new.
Yo, it's Gibbons' year, man. Gibbons out here racking champs up, man.
For real, yo. You ain't never lying.
Sean Gibbons out here with Manny Pacquiao Promotions. They putting belts on people, man.
They putting in work.
Bruh. They really did that to Gary.
Damn. Look at that big ass brim on that fucking WBC cap. Holy shit. That shit look 3D. It's about to hit me in the fucking face right now.
Bruh, he crying. Dang, Gary. Dang, Gary. They did my man Gary like this.
Yo, but let's are we surprised though? Let's be honest. Like, We were literally calling it through the fight. Like
I'm just saying, man, Gary.
we was calling it through the fight. The fix might be in, yo. It is what it is, you know.
Oh
Yo, and
man.
maybe this is the adversity that Gary needs to face to get him in the ring more, or make a decision on what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing
Bruh.
nothing bad on him or nothing like this. And it's a
He
robbery. Don't get it
done. He
twisted. It's a
done.
robbery.
He done, bruh. Nobody don't be want to fight Gary. Now he ain't got no belt. Wow.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That was the
done.
last thing that was saving him, bro.
He
But
done,
Like,
man.
no, maybe it was hurting him. Maybe having the belt and being the Gary Russell that can rely on being Gary Russell that had the belt made him a little bit too choosy about who he fought and so on and so forth. Maybe he need this,
nah.
man.
Nah, I don't think so, brother. I think that the WBC was the WBC. Excuse me. The WBC belt was making him the honeypot. That's what was making shit nice for people to go over and fight him. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, but why nobody fought him then? That's what I'm saying. It never mattered. Nobody fought him.
Well, Magsayo fought him. Some people fought him. A few people fought him.
Oh, well, listen. Then that
Ain't nobody gonna fight him now.
But this is what I'm saying. Whether he had the belt or not, and his whole visual, look at all the visual they had up there of the longest reigning champions. Them guys had fight schedules.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Russell, the belt or not, he still didn't have a frequent enough fight schedule to be considerable enough to have fought, quote unquote, anybody in that period of time in which he's held the belt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying not having the belt, it should motivate him to fight more. He's going to have to fight considerable competition because maybe the comfort of being Gary Russell and I had the belt for 5 years, silk sheet type shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
That makes a lot of sense. But on the other token, right, when it comes to people wanting to fight Gary Russell, they was looking at him like high risk, low reward, right? Now, when they're looking at him, it's high risk, no reward. There's no reward for fighting Gary Russell. Now. He don't got no belt. He don't got nothing now, right? So if you fight, it's high risk, no reward for fighting him. And look, they looking at him on screen. Now he got a little medallion.
That Loma rematch is over now. You can't lose.
Shit is over.
You can't lose to another dude and still want a Loma rematch. Julio Guzman with the super chat says, my Siago was not showing effective aggression. He was just aggressive. I know. I can't believe that. I didn't hear the scorecards exactly how they read them, but like, I didn't know. I didn't really see him winning, bro. I thought Gary still won, man. I was impressed with what he was doing. I'm shocked, man. But I'm more shocked that Gary lost his belt. It's a wrap for him, man. He's got to get that shit together, man. That's not a good look. Phone lines is open. If you want to go ahead and voice your opinion on the Voice of the People hotline, you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1. One time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. We got a super chat from Andre who says, Gary should have taken Haney money. Heyman happy not to cut those checks for Gary anymore. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, this dude, Mark, now Mark is going to become a star. He's associated with Pacquiao Promotions. He's got Pacquiao's manager, and he became a champion. And he's a fake puncher because he ain't hurt Gary. So
he didn't hurt him at all. Maybe a little bit.
But they're going to sell him.
A little bit.
They're going to sell him like that. Like, oh, he's a puncher. He's a champion. He's Pacquiao. Pacquiao thinks he's good. I got Jay Miller with the super chat that says, Russell is a warrior for fighting with one arm. Terrible luck. You ain't lying.
Yeah, and they're going to say, oh, Magsayo beat the longest reigning champion at 126, Gary Russell.
Yeah,
Nah, man. But, But something? Shout out to Ray, man, because Ray did kind of, me and him was on IG talking about this. And he did say that he smelled the upset. So,
yeah,
shout out to
a couple
Ray,
people
man.
did. Couple people did.
Let
me ring the alarm for my Gene Bed. 3 super chats today. Jay Miller on the super chat says, Russell is a... We said that. Mr. Steal Your Chin said, look at the shoulder, Ness. two hands up emoji. Shout out to Mr. Steal Your Chin who told us it was the shoulder. He told us to bet some money. I told you to use code BETTBV on my bookie and sprinkle something on it in case he was right, because you ain't want to be the one guy that didn't listen to your community member. Mr. Steal Your Chin. Mr. Steal Your Chin was right.
Hey, and I've used that. I used BetTBV before, by the way. Just a
shout
quick
out.
little plug before. Hey, by the way, I used it during Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko,
You
by
can
the
use
way.
it during football. I know right now they got a lot of good deals for people that bet on football because they sent me an email. That's just not my thing. I got to ring the alarm.
Ring it.
Julio Guzman also did 3 super chats. Once again, the phone lines are open. 14255695241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. We're also going to go to Skype. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. Let's do it.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Subscribe
interrupt
to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Just listening to the post interview from Gary Russell. He's acknowledged the shoulder injury. He said that he's going into immediate surgery. And he said he's right back at it with the big names. As soon as he's done. He's not retiring. He's not folding. He's going back for the big names. So we'll see what happens.
Let's see, man, because now he's 33, no belt. You know?
I know.
And coming off an injury, man. Let's see. That's gonna push the Colbert fight back for sure. Now he gotta heal up from a rotator cuff injury, is what I'm assuming.
Damn.
I'm assuming though. I'm not sure. We got what looks like Ra in Baltimore. What up?
Holy damn, Ra. It's the best dad ever.
Oh shit, my bad. Best dad ever. What up?
Oh, you good? Nah.
Yo, you was right, champ. You was right, man.
Of course. I told you I got to look. I'm from Maryland, so I know. I already knew what was up. But nah, Gary Hill Warrior, so I give it to him. But it wasn't no robbery. The punch count, it was crazy. But I'm just mad because if you actually look at the fight, every time Gary ducked down, all he had to do was throw the uppercut. The uppercut was open the whole fucking match. Anytime he threw it, he could have hit him with it. But it is what it is. Let's get ready for Keith Thurman and Barrios in 2 weeks. That's my call.
All right, best dad ever.
I
Shout
hear
out
you,
to
bro.
you. I got Mr. Brown Male. Unidentified Brown Male celebrates 9 months of membership. Says, no way this was a robbery, but Gary would whoop his ass if he was healthy. So we'll see. There's no rematch calls. I know that. That's crazy because he was the mandatory too. So there's no rematch. Big Fish Vega, what up?
Let the little fish go so that we can catch the big fish later.
I'm the big dog at the welterweight division.
WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world.
At the end of the day, I'm a way better fighter than Terrence Crawford.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Me and Terrence Crawford on this side of the street.
We cleaning our side of the street, then we coming after Crawford.
60-40 or 70-30, wherever we get.
Say something now. Say something now.
Big Fish Vega.
Big Fish Mafia. It ain't a movement, it's a lifestyle.
SDS Promotions.
That shit says, say something else.
No big fish, no big fish. Alrighty then. James Benitez.
Listos pe los chingazos. Listos pe los chingazos.
And it's not going the distance. Either he'll wave the white flag or I'll wave it for him.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
A lot of you live believable lives. It's easy to sit in those seats. It ain't easy to stand up here. Remember that.
Matter of fact, when I smacked his brother in this gym right here, he didn't do anything. All he did was stand there like a big fat pussy.
In your mind, how does that fight go?
With me getting my hand raised.
SDS Promotions.
Yo, what's up, Ness? You
Caleb
hear me?
Plant is out of pocket, yo.
What up? What up? What up, champ?
Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm still in shock, man. I can't believe what I just saw, man. Gary's a fucking warrior, man. Shit. Magsayo, man, he a shit fighter, man. He a shit fighter. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest, man. Gary just showed how fucking elite he is and how the fuck and the reason why these other fighters been ducking him for all these damn years. And that's the best Magsayo could do. We saw with our eyes and everything. Gary looked like, even with the low punch count and everything, he still won the fight. At least in my opinion. Because with those kind of odds against him, Magsayo should have been way more dominant. Man, those commentators, Showtime, it seemed like they really trying to get out the Gary business, man. Because I was just biased commentating from the whole way through. Anyways, man, Gary going to rise again. Hopefully he gets another big fight, man. He's still a good name in the sport. He's still got a lot of talent. And let's just look out, man. See what his brother does on February 26th on the Cobra card, man. Because he's gonna show out too. The Russells are gonna be a name to reckon with, man. Still for a long time. I'm out.
All right. Looks like we got Hulk in Maryland. What up, Maryland? What up?
Yo, what up, Ness? Hi. How's it going, brother?
All good, and yourself?
Oh, it's good, boss. I was checking that fight out, man. The thing that was kind of ironic to me, rather, was Tank Davis in his last fight ended up, after about 4 rounds, fighting 5 rounds, whatever it was, ended up fighting with one hand. And then Gary Russell, came out then 4 or 5 rounds, he ended up fighting with one hand. Only difference was I didn't see Gary throw any jabs for like 6 rounds, and I was just thinking that that would be their excuse to take it from him, because he definitely was sharper, crisper, and he looked good. But if he ain't touching a dude with a jab at all, I just didn't think they would give it to him. As you see, I really wasn't with that setting the table for a loss with all of those things he brought into the ring with him. He brought a rack of baggage. Like he was going out of town. He had a rack of luggage with that coming into that fight. But anyway, I thought he looked real sharp with what he was doing, but he used no jab from like 6 to the 12. I didn't think he was going to win. So, but hey, they got to bring in the new blood. That's how it worked, though. They did that on, they was going to do that anyway if he was going to go the distance. But in my opinion, I just kind of ironic. Tank did it in his last fight. He had to use one hand. Now Gary out there using one hand. It was just he didn't even try to throw his jab at all at this certain round. So I don't know. It was just kind of ironic to me. But that's my call, Ness.
All right, Hulk. Thank you for calling in as always.
Hey, yo, Ness. Something maybe we could introduce into the conversation, right? Because Gary said that he's gonna go into surgery immediately, right? Mm-hmm. So once he goes into the surgery, he comes back healthy, he rehabilitates, does his thing, right? Who do we want to see him against next? What would be the perfect scenario?
For me, I gotta see him back versus a tune-up with that shoulder first.
Okay, so you want to see him versus the tune-up, which is okay. I'm cool with that, but right, he's already 33. He's already looking a little, he's already a little bit up there, right? Heavyweights tend to last longer, right, than the lower weight classes,
but
right?
I don't think Gary's age matters in this conversation. I mean, look how he just looks. Some people,
I don't think so either.
Some people in the chat think he got robbed. Like there's people in the chat thinking he got robbed.
And I thought he looked great. I agree with you, but I'm just leaving it up there because it's another factor. He is 33 at the end of the day. 33 for some people is different than 33 for other people. Right?
I mean, if everything goes the way that it's going, it should be Colbert. Colbert came on this show, said that he was supposed to fight Gary, but the WBA mandated him to fight Gutierrez. So, if everything goes well, it'll be Colbert versus Gary after. I got a few super chats. I got Julio Guzman that says 67% Twitter poll had Masiago winning. That Showtime commentator swayed, I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
Then we got Show Kid, who's celebrating 14 months of being a TBV member says Gary was put 2 years. He could have fixed how whole body. Gary needs to get a new team. He never gonna get big names now. I mean, look, he was out for 2 years for sure, but we don't know when the injury happened. It could have happened during the camp for this fight. But I respect what he did in there with one hand, man. We seen people get blown out with one hand.
Definitely respect what he did. Jean Pascal, Gary Russell, and we mentioned it before, guys that went out with their shoulder, right? Or some sort of arm injury. But look, I think one thing that
look how bad Pacquiao looked versus Floyd with one shoulder. I'm telling you, it's not easy, man.
Yeah, but Gary Russell, man, talking about coming back against the big fighters, I think what I was saying is true as well. But going back to Showkid's point, he's saying that if he was fighting more frequently, maybe something, not to say this injury could have or would have happened sooner, but these things play out different when you're more active. You know what I'm saying? You don't know your car got no problems when it's in the garage. If you drive that bitch, then you know what the issue is. So I kind of get what Show Point is saying.
I think the saddest part of this is that the Tank fight is lost now because this generation of fighters, they're like, man, he lost. Look who he lost to. So the fight's lost because he suffered a loss. Now Tank is going to feel superior to him, and there's no reason to make it because he already lost. And I really wanted that fight. That was a decent fight, man. But I'm going to go out to Intrigue in Atlanta. What is up?
I still want to see it regardless.
Son. You better not duck me, son.
One time. Keith Thurman, since the age of 7, has only had one job in life, and that's boxing.
One time.
Don't play me, nanosecond. I've been here for way more than a nanosecond. I've been waiting on the phone call.
One time.
Thurman's not done. For all those who think Thurman's done, I'm not done.
SDS Promotions.
One time.
Intrigue.
The big fish killer.
Everybody now! Everybody out!
Man down, man down. But that man didn't go down.
One time.
No intrigue either. Oh, wow, y'all just listening back there. I got Mr.
Hey, yo, not for nothing. If Gary fixes shoulder, I still want to see Gary versus Tank.
Mr. Steal Your Chin says, Tank soundbite for me one time. Be more. See, and this is what I'm saying. Now the Tank fight is dead. Tank fans feel like, see, we don't need to fight him. He lost to this dude. And I don't think that's the way it should go, man. That's not how.
Does he need to? Does he need to? No.
Let me play the soundbite since he paid, man.
And when you in the trenches, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Go ahead, feel like a brick, a bird.
So yeah, man. I still want that fight, man. A healed Gary, a healthy Gary is a different animal altogether. But I think those are all the super chats. I'm double checking in case I missed everybody or anybody. But gentlemen, in the meantime, let them know where they can find you if they want to get other great content whenever TBV isn't live. Where can you guys be found?
Find me, King Amin of Essex 1 on Instagram for all your news and notes. Also, King Amin of Essex 1 on YouTube for them championship rounds. And also, as of late, King Amin 1 on Twitter. I'm getting active on there.
Shit.
News and notes. Yeah. I'm in there like swimwear. Come and check me out, man. And definitely check out my reaction to this fight on the morning after. You will be posted. Instagram has freed me up, letting me do my due. So shout out to you, everybody else that joined us for the live fight chat. Shout out to the whole TBV community. Yeah, man.
I got Chris Carlson on the super chat who says, we as fans have to get rid of Steve Farhood.
Woo! Man, he said a lot with that. I don't know, man. I kind of agree. Do you guys not agree with that? I don't know. I kind of just feel like, it's just one of them things, man. It's just the machine, right?
He's definitely on watch. He's been suspect as of late. I definitely got my eye on him.
I'll tell you what. What do you prefer? Al Bernstein, Jim Lampley. Al Bernstein, Jim Lampley. Al Bernstein, Jim. Like let's keep it funky, right? Like, what do you prefer? It's just hard to say, right?
Bernstein over Lampley, but objectivity overall. And so, what I've come to do is if I have the opportunity to, I'll watch the UK broadcast. Sometimes they're less slanted, or I just watch it with the volume down.
For sure. I agree with you 100% on that, man. Like, I don't really know what the fuck they were looking at in this fight right here with those scorecards. When you look at the actual judges' scorecard, they were a little bit closer to what I had. Which I think one of them was a draw, and the other two was 115, 113, which means it was a close fight. It was a close fight. Considering Gary Russell only had one hand, one hand to work with, one arm. But that Steve Farhad card, like, that shit was outrageous. I don't know what's going on. They need to look at that shit. Like, I made a dumb reference earlier to some CJ Ross shit earlier. They really need to look into that. Like, what is going on with that? Like, why do they feel the need they have to do that and like condition the minds of our casual fans to think that? You know what I mean? Like, can they just throw the cards, right? Like, let the people fight, throw the cards, and let them lie where they lie. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it is. Like, maybe they just didn't see the upside in Gary Russell, right? They can't sell Gary Russell like they could a young Filipino star, right? Because maybe Manny Pacquiao just retired, so they're looking at a new Filipino star to kind of, promote and do whatever, So I really don't know what's going on with this whole idea, but I really thought that unofficial scorecard was egregious. So, shout out to that super chat or whatever that caller has said, man. Like, that shit is crazy. That's just
all right, fellas. To the next one. Peace.
Peace.